Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Flank. I'm joined by the one and only, some of the best analysis in the game, the world champ himself. Give it up for Christopher Duarte, Parasite. We got the multi-world champion, the multi-champion. Give it up for the legend, the icon himself, Patrick Price Eggs. And then, of course, we got the executive producer of The Flank, Mr. Benjay Nassim. There is no Sam LaRue Octane on the show this weekend as he is away on vacation with his fiance. So Sam is enjoying his time off. Where did he go? Does anybody know where the heck Sam went?
Outer Banks.
Outer Banks, like the show?
Yeah, like the show.
No way, bro.
He's in my state, Tom.
That's crazy, Pat. Did he check in with you before he entered your state?
He didn't even check in.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He didn't check in with Patrick Price, man. That's crazy. That's insane. How you guys all doing today, man? You guys doing good? Chris, how are you, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good. While Sam is away being a part-timer,
That's crazy.
I am on my fucking grind. Same as always. So.
Love that, Chris. Love that. You're always on your grind. Always grinding. Always doing the extra work. Appreciate that. Benjay, how are you, Ben? Any golfing?
Not today. I played yesterday and I shot at 81. So it was our best round of the season, which was nice. No, I mean, yesterday I was walking into the land. That was obviously pretty sick. And then today, just, a mixed bag of different things. Was watching Nadeshot's Yap session this morning. That was really funny.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. Today was an interesting day of COD matches. I thought it would be 3-0, 3-1s, but today we got 15 maps on the fucking board.
Yeah, we actually had a really good series today. I'm not going to lie. I was actually really into them today. We had a lot of good matches. Pat, how are you doing today? I know there's a lot of work with X Defiant, game released. Seeing a lot of people still playing it. We were actually playing it before the show today. How you feeling?
Yeah, game's doing well. Just like Chris, I'm on my grind. Just day by day, Tom.
Yep, another day in the office.
Needs to get knocked out. You know how it is.
Yep, that's good work, Pat. That's phenomenal. I said we start things off with the Banks Nadeshot. FaZe Banks versus Nadeshot 1v1. Ben, you kind of mentioned it a little bit. Did FaZe Banks surprise any of you guys? Did he surprise you guys?
But yeah, I fear. Go ahead, Chris.
I was gonna say he shit on him, bro. I was not one. I wasn't expecting that. That whole event, by the way, was actually well produced. Whoever put on that show, the stage, everything, I'm like, yo, they need to hire that guy for the CD. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, it was awesome. I mean, I was surprised, bro. You will not believe this though. It's like 3 a.m. right? I'm just sitting there grinding next to Fine because I'm a degenerate.
Okay.
I'm sitting there, and Gersh comes in my chat, and he's like, yo. So he's just like talking me up. He's like, who you got winning the 1v1? And I was like, I don't know, like Nade. He's been like grinding COD. And then I go on Twitter after Banks wins, and this guy put out a whole montage, and lo and behold, I'm watching it, and I'm fucking right there.
This is what I told you, Tom.
He fucking baited
he baited you. But you answered, Chris. You answered.
I mean, I didn't know. I didn't care. I was
Cap. I saw your answer. You said, I said Nadeshot, whatever. You didn't say it like that.
He's been grinding. I said Nadeshot.
You said Nadeshot's been grinding. He's definitely winning that shit.
Yeah.
Pat, were you surprised, Pat? Were you surprised that Banks won the 1v1?
I was not surprised for two reasons. One, I've been watching Nade play some X Defiant. His snipes don't look as good as they used to. And two, I just think Banks hustled him. It kind of gave me, like, if you've seen the movie White Men Can't Jump, like it kind of gave me those vibes where like he was pretending like he wasn't grinding. He was pretending like he doesn't game. Whereas in reality, he was warming up. He was 1v1ing every day, getting ready. And they got caught lacking, simply put.
You think he hustled him?
Yeah, I think he got hustled.
Nah, I don't think he hustled him. He was talking shit from the very beginning to Matt, saying that there's no that he's really good at 1v1 Russ. I think if anything, Matt probably should.
Psychology, Tom.
You think so, Slay?
Yeah, I think he hustled him. I think he got in Matt's head, and Matt thought he was gonna have that in the bag. He was overconfident. And Banks was practicing the whole time and came out and just
apparently Nate was warming up. Banks was sitting there not even warming up. Like he just literally got on stone cold.
If you've had a whole month of practice, you don't need to warm up day of.
This is what I got. Listen, Matt was on stream today. Obviously, he's in Yap. And he was complaining about Ricky having been able to warm up at the event. And it's like, bro, Matt knew this event was happening for weeks. He had time to get a 360. He had time to get the right controller, the right setup, get people to practice with. He underestimated Ricky. He thought, okay, Ricky doesn't touch a controller. Ricky doesn't play. But clearly that guy was grinding. So hats off to him, bro. He was prepared. And I fear the entire 100 Thieves camp was the biggest L of that tournament because they were all underprepared. Got absolutely Kentucky fried at the land.
I think, listen, people were saying Glaze, but I feel like everybody doubted Ricky, bro. Everybody doubted
100%.
Banks. Everybody thought he
100%.
was just doesn't play games, just shit on whatever, like practice not. Nadeshot knew about the event, so Nadeshot, like Ben said, he could have practiced. He definitely could have practiced for it. I just don't think Nadeshot expected Ricky to still have it. You know, I don't think he realized that Ricky could actually like snipe like that on Russ. I think he underestimated Banks. I think that's what happened. I think he underestimated him. I actually knew Banks was winning because of right here. We were actually at Banks' house, and this guy Tony lost 20-1 to Banks in a 1v1 quickscoping.
That might be more embarrassing than the Nadeshot thing.
No, 20-1 is fucking is crazy, bro. And before the map started, Tony goes, if I lose 20-0, I'll helicopter my dick on main stage because Ricky said he was gonna beat him 20-0. And there was one point where it was like 14 or 15-0, and I was like, yo, there's no shot. Like, how is he hitting every single shot? Me, Slay, I got 18 on Ricky, hopping in with the
That's respectable.
with no scuff, no nothing, just an Xbox 360 controller with a big battery on the back. You remember those with the big giant batteries on the back? So I felt like I was pretty. I felt like my opportunity
Tom.
was
You're different.
I'm just different.
I will
Slay.
say
Just
though,
different.
Tom, I watched you play an S&D on raid, and you were using a normal gun, and I was not impressed. You started off really bad. I think you ended 3-9 or some
Because
shit.
at maintenance hand, bro, pull out a sub and fucking hit some
Brother.
shit.
You
man.
were getting
Brother,
carried.
brother,
You were getting carried by a dap,
brother,
bro.
brother, I have to say something, okay? And everybody's gonna say excuses. I don't give a fuck because this is what actually happened. I had no sound. I didn't have sound on that setup. I had no sound, and there was a super big delay. The other side. Also, I hate this shit, Chris. I dropped 15 kills the next map. 15 in the S&D. 15. And also, can we talk about Optics roster at this event?
Yeah, they did stack it there. roster.
Brother, it
Quite
was
good.
They had
Scump,
Zinni, Scump, and
Shotzi, Methods, and Embos.
Pro team right there.
What the? They were running strats on raid. They were hitting pre-nades. I got hit with pre-tax every fucking round. I was getting hit with pre-nades and shit. You know what I'm saying? Also, I do want to show some love to Adapt because, he was frying, bro. Yo, Adapt was actually going crazy.
The scope was frying. Scope almost dropped 100 kills in a headquarters map. That was insane.
Yeah, nah. Adapt was going fucking crazy. He was actually frying. He was just hitting every snipe, bro. He was just hitting every snipe. Oh, somebody said 15 against Courage JD. Wasn't it? No, it was Enable, and it was Cap, Mud Dog, and Courage. Was it not?
Yeah.
But
No,
hey,
Cap wasn't there. Cap had gotten back for that map.
Was it against
right?
Josh?
It was Josh.
oh, well,
Same
shit on.
thing.
Fucking shit on. Fucking
Yeah,
terrible.
Cap went
terrible.
home and then got stuck in
Terrible.
traffic on the way back.
Wait, were you forced to play with the adapter in like a PS4, or were you playing with Xbox stuff?
No, I
It
was
was an Xbox 360.
No.
Were you playing with
No,
like
no, no.
Xbox
No,
No,
controllers?
PC for everything.
we were on PC. The only thing that was pissing me off is I couldn't hear my team. I couldn't hear my team. I couldn't hear nothing. And then after that game, Mud Dog went on that same setup, so you can ask him. You can fucking ask because he was complaining about the same thing. That's something with that setup, bro. You can't hear nothing. Everybody's saying Cap, but I swear in everything I love that there was no sound, bro.
Yeah,
There
I
was
guess
no
I'll have to
sound.
ask the dog and find out.
Wait, what version of the game were you on if you were on PC though?
I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest.
There's some
with you.
mod, right?
I have no fucking idea. It definitely was. There was no aim assist and shit. It was like the typical, like, no aim assist. Like, everybody, it felt like really weird for sure. You couldn't flip your R1, R2. You know how you like flip the bumpers and shit?
Oh,
You
yeah.
couldn't do that either. I play flipped. I couldn't flip it. So that kind of sucked. And then, but. Bro, it wasn't even about that, you know. Just getting together and playing and getting all those guys in the same room. The event was awesome, man. The event was fucking awesome. The production was crazy. That FaZe and all these guys, they put it together in less than a month. That whole entire event.
What was
Just-
the venue?
We play studios.
Yeah, the venue was actually sick. There's a bunch of Ukrainians running it. You walk in there, Slay, there's 30 Ukrainians just running around the venue, just on point, bro. Just fucking on point. Like, it was actually crazy. They knew what they were doing over there, and they were all very nice people as well, man. So shout out to all the Ukrainians out there. But yeah, fire event. Shout out to FaZe, Optic, and 100 Thieves. It was awesome hanging out with everybody, and I hope you guys got an opportunity to tune in. If not, Val's uploaded all the matches to the ZooMaa Live channel, so you guys can go check that out. But let's hop in and talk about today's matches. We had three.
Well, hold on.
What?
Do we want to talk about the Halo thing first, or do you want to talk about that at the end?
Yeah, we can talk about the Halo thing. Spartan got caught cheating. Ben, I'm going to be honest.
Bro, this shit's crazy.
I don't understand
How?
this SSD
Bro,
shit.
this
You're going to
is
have to explain
crazy.
it, bro. You're going to have to
Okay,
explain
so
it.
here's what happened. So The way it works in pretty much every PC esport is that they basically make for all the pros an individual SSD with your settings, right? You usually get there day before, you go through, you set up your settings, display settings, game settings, just put on an SSD, and it's usually what they use is a hot loading PCI card on the back, so you can remove the SSD and it back in like literally seconds. They do this in like literally every. If you watch CS, COD, Val, League of Legends, they all do the same thing. And so I guess what happened is Spartan, and there's more details I'm sure that will come out, brought his own SSD and loaded some software on it based on the release from Halo Championship Series from HES. Sounds like it was performance based. He wasn't trying to like get aimbot or some shit on, like it was to improve performance of the PC, but he literally brought his own SSD, not the provider one from the TO. They discovered it. He obviously cooperated and he got complexity DQ'd. I've never heard of someone doing that in an event. Like if you were going to try that, wouldn't you at least, ask the TO, hey, like the performance on these PCs, I want to get some extra frames. Can I do this, this, and this? They're probably going to say no. So then don't fucking do it. And instead he did.
But what does it do? What's the benefit of doing it? That's what I'm confused about. What the fuck is the
Wait,
benefit of
guys,
plugging
he
in your own
disqualifies what he
SSD?
did, Tom, like,
No, but what
I just
did
don't
whatever
understand the point.
program he had do?
well, that is unclear from the release. I'm sure more details will come out. This came out probably like 2 hours ago.
I
2.5
mean, bro,
hours ago.
I'll be honest. If he's, I mean, I get it's against the rules. Like, no doubt he shouldn't do it regardless. But if we're really DQing people over getting like 10 extra FPS, we got to get a grip.
I mean, I'll say this, Pat. The rules are very crystal fucking clear that you have to use tournament provided.
I
tournament operator
understand.
Yeah,
provided
I didn't even know that was a
understand
thing.
that.
Like
But
it is.
like,
There's no gray area.
What
on it,
what
Pat.
are we talking about though? Like that's my point. Are we talking about literally like FPS gain?
We
Like,
don't
or
know,
are we
'cause
talking about
all
like
Spartan were-
cheats, or are we like what are we
I don't
talking
know.
about?
So the release was very vaguely worded, and Spartan only replied on Twitter with a fucking meme. So we actually don't know the full details on it. But like, bro, I hear you, Pat. But like, you have to have some kind of fucking mental gymnastics to not only like bring your own SSD, which I have never fucking heard of for an event like this, but then bring your own custom software that you haven't pre-cleared with either Halo or Microsoft or EFG Group or the TO for the event or whoever. Like that, I just don't know how you go through that thought process.
Did he play with it, or did he play? Or did they like was it a we figured it out before you guys played, or we figured it out after they played, type of thing?
So here, I'll pull it up right now.
I have no idea. And is that all it does, Pat? Is give him more
I have
FPS?
no idea. I have no idea. That's
I
why
don't
I'm
even know if
asking.
it gives them more FPS. I think the hard drive is like so you load. It's where you load the game off of, so it makes the game load up quicker and shit. But I don't know if it improves his FPS. I don't know what. Listen, I don't know what he was doing. I'm sure more will come out at some point. But like, I mean, I thought he was like hacking or something.
That's what I thought.
So
Yeah.
this apparently was discovered during the first series they played. They played out the series in which they lost 3-1, and then subsequently, I guess the ruling was made afterwards because I think at that point they wanted to make sure the tournament was running. The whole team got DQ'd. Like complexity is out of the tournament, got 0 points, which is obviously not ideal for future seeding and bracket. And I'm sure he's going to get banned. By the way, like if you read the statement from Halo Waypoint, if you guys go check that out, they make it clear at the end that there might be further punishment going to Spartan, and I'm sure he'll probably get dropped by his team or suspended. But I've just never.
That's great.
Like I said, like just how it is in all things, bro. If you're not sure, fucking ask the TO and make sure it's clear. It's insane to think that you'd get away with something like that
Yeah,
and
of
not like, get in a lot
course.
of trouble.
Of course. I mean, I'd be mind blown if he got banned. Like, I don't know. I think it just sets a weird precedent for like breaking the rules versus like cheating. Like, I think there's a very clear distinction that should be made.
Somebody's in the chat said, and again, this is just one guy in the chat, so I could be getting one guy, but he said the SSD in his PC was messed up and he had to reinstall Windows on a new SSD that was provided to him. So
That's not his. It doesn't make any
knows?
sense because then the TO would just do it for you. They have an SSD. I assume they brought an SSD cloner. That's how they set them up.
yeah.
And they could just clone like their base SSD that's got Windows installed. So that doesn't sound like what happened here.
Yeah, more of the story, he did something he wasn't supposed to. I think there should be a punishment, but I mean, I wouldn't ban him from the league or anything. I mean, it depends. Like, it's so hard to know. Everything's so situational. I don't know what kind of benefits he had to like putting in his own SSD. Like, I really don't.
Apparently,
even
it
know.
wasn't even his. It's one provided by them or
No,
provide them or
it
something.
was his. It was his. That's how they discovered it because it was an SSD that wasn't theirs. I assume their SSDs are labeled. It's got some person's handwriting on it. They looked at it. It's not my handwriting, right? I labeled it with a player's name, and then they dive into it further and figure out what was going on.
Mm.
It's a rogue play, and again, just to repeat, like if you want to do something like that, make sure you clear with the tournament organizer first before you get in trouble.
Yeah, we'll obviously keep you guys updated on that. Not sure what's going to happen with the rest of that moving forward, but if I went all the way to London and my teammate got us disqualified, I'd be throwing shit. So we'll get more updates for you guys later. But before we begin to the matches, do want to give a shout out to Steel Series. Another brand new release from Steel Series from the Arctis Nova range is the just announced Nova 5 wireless headset featuring 60 hours of battery life, quick switch Bluetooth, a mobile companion app with over 100 game audio presets, and a clear cast microphone. This is truly the ultimate portable console headset, available now from SteelSeries.com. Use code THEFLANK at checkout. You'll get 12% off your order. So make sure to go to SteelSeries.com. If you get something, use code THEFLANK. You'll save some cash and get 12% off. Huge shout out to Steel Series once again. We love working with them. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm wearing the headsets right now, and it's been absolutely phenomenal. So shout out to them. Let's hop in to the first series of the day. Seattle Surge going up against Toronto Ultra. This one goes all the way down to a map number 5, and Toronto end up losing against Seattle. We scroll down, take a look at the stat sheet. And Jesus fucking Maron, everybody negative from Seattle except for Abuza, and they were able to get the job done today. What did you guys think about the series? Pat, we'll start with you. Toronto Ultra, they get the loss today.
I mean, it's not a series that they should lose. But, I mean, I guess it continues to try to talk about how we talked about Seattle is making their way to this, like, 5th, 6th spot. Obviously, after having a decent performance in Toronto. This is a weird
You're
loss
speechless,
to me on the
Pat. You're
Toronto
speechless.
side. Yeah, they didn't get shit on. Envoy had a good series. Like, they all played pretty well, and they just got reverse swept. So
I think it really started with that
embarrassing.
control. I think that's where it really started. But go ahead, Ben.
So first off, I agree with you, Tom, that the control, and we'll watch the clip in which they didn't stack, ended up being the big turning point in this series. But they basically gave Seattle, they basically ego chowed Seattle hard on this map set. Sub-base hardpoint was available for pick, and Toronto ended up picking 6-star hardpoint. All good. They ended up winning that map, but sub-base probably would have been the better play. They gave the double high-rise to Toronto, which high-rise control has been one of their better maps. And then high-rise S&D has been up and down, but we know that that's 04's by far best map in the entire game. And then the Vista hardpoint is Seattle's best hardpoint, and they kind of controlled that one pretty much from the second hill on. So I feel like Toronto ego chowed, and unfortunately, after they kind of blew map 3, they were kind of then victim to having to play, Seattle on their better maps, and that's how they were able to find a victory in the series.
I think Toronto is also like, they don't mind ego challenging. One, they're just like, they just know they're objectively a better team, but also they need it. This team needs to improve its map pool. Like, they have like, they're trying to basically do with like what Optic did with like their map pool and just like play maps that they might not be particularly strong in. I get it, league matches are important, but to them, like, they're challenging these maps for a fucking reason. They're not looking for just a series win. They're looking for something more than that, and obviously it bit them in the ass. Seattle took advantage of it. Queenix had a fucking absolute stinker on the Vista, I think it was. And so they end up losing that one. But I mean, Seattle took care of business. Abuza, I'm going to keep praising this guy because he's great, good.
Man. He's great.
He's actually been so good. This Seattle team like keeps finding form. Abuza keeps playing well. This team goes to champs, like makes like a decent run. Like, you actually have like a good argument for like the rookie of the year for Abuza if they keep turning this around, because he's been fucking good.
Yeah, well, you look at other rookies like Gwyn and Linz and kind of feel like they've slowed down a little bit, right? Like Abuza, he's kind of just kicked up as the year has gone on. I definitely think they just need to get some placements now. I mean, Seattle just overall as a team has looked significantly better. And even just talking to some people behind the scenes, I don't want to name names, but just talking to like some of the pros and stuff, they even say it. Seattle scrimming them, like they feel like that Seattle might be the 5th best team. And granted, we've talked about a lot of teams being the 5th best team this year, but I think right now Seattle's showing that they can hang with some of these guys, with some of these top teams.
Why they're the 5th best team, Tom?
Yeah, well, tell me, Ben, why?
Because they're a very solid search team, but more importantly, in Respawn, they do shit together. And sometimes it means they hit the front of the hill together, like on that 6-star. But because they're doing stuff together and overloading lanes, they end up getting trades due to their skill. And you see a lot of teams now in the bottom 8 are trying to replicate their style because they find it can be an effective way to steal maps, not only off of the other bottom 8 teams by playing more straight up, but also to potentially steal maps off of the top 4 if you get in that situation.
A
So
lot of it's just
I think it's an effective pivot from Remember how critical we were, guys, of Seattle after like Major 2? Like, oh, these guys are super reactive. I really tipped them on the style switch up that's now made them like a fairly effective team.
I feel like they've just figured out like pace. Like they play at like a top like level team's pace. Granted, they are just not as talented as the top 4 teams in terms of like the raw players on their team. They just figured out how to like actually just make use of kills and put pressure on people, isolate, you know, certain lanes and stuff like that, while other teams are still just playing fucking slow as molasses.
Yeah. Some teams don't even fucking move, bro, when they get kills. It's tough to watch. Go ahead, Ben. What are you gonna say?
Can I make one more point before we go into clips in this side? 'Cause I want to go back to Chris' point about the map pool for Toronto. Like, obviously, high-rise search is a huge problem for them. Okay, that probably is going to end up being an auto veto situation all year, unless they suddenly figure out how to get better on that map. The hardpoint one's a little bit more interesting because I thought they didn't play either hardpoint particularly great today. They kind of got away with this 6-star hardpoint by having really good rotations. Toronto, sorry.
I mean, but I felt Toronto, like, they led most of this game. It got close for Seattle, kicked up towards the end.
Because they got almost all these time on these P3s. That's how they ended up winning. They were terrible, by the way. This is new 6-stars, so we saw the new P4s.
Yeah, I was going to ask you guys about that.
On the P4s. I thought it came down to Toronto just playing that last rotation while on the P3. And then the Vista, I mean, to your point, Toby didn't have a great map, but I thought they were also like trolling rotations in a lot of situations and just not like communicating well with each other.
Yeah, well, we'll get to Vista, Ben. We're on the map 1, Ben.
But I just want to finish my thought on the map pool for Toronto. I think they do need to round out a little bit on the hardpoint map pool because they were able to make 6-star S&D like a really good quality map at the major, and that's why they got a good placing. But they get in trouble in these hardpoint map pools because they're not the best Rio team compared to, say, like Optic or FaZe when they score up to them. Those are the teams they've lost to on that map. Okay. So I want to see them get a little bit better on Vista.
Well, something I want to talk about with this P3 hill. Listen, Toronto had a fat lead this whole map. Seattle was able to make it gritty going into the second rotation and somehow bring it back. It was pretty tippable. But I want to talk about this. Seattle, they get the initial kill pushed out front. Boom, I'm going to pause it there, right? It's Envoy who gets taken down front. I don't know if I like the play from 0-4 after getting that kill to push around the back with his team. I feel like he should go front and pinch it. I think he should pinch the hill because 2's dead. You know, 1 guy's on hill, maybe 2, if that. I think if he pinches the hill, it kind of makes Toronto scramble a little bit. Kind of gives them more things to look at. I felt like right there.
Where they spawn?
In a perfect world, Tom, I'm gonna agree with you.
Like
it's just more so that like he killed that guy stairs, and he's under the assumption the guy in hill is probably going to be peeking, and like he's going to have a free kill on 0-4.
If the guy in hill, if he's throwing shimmies and the guy in hill's peeking him, that's what he wants. He wants the guy in hill to be looking at him. His whole team's pushing around the back. That's what I'm saying. Like, you want to distract these guys. Pinching this hard point just makes it harder on Toronto.
If he gets through, yeah, I would agree. But if that guy's like just hard holding an iron, like he's like looking for like 0-4 to come downstairs, he dies instantly, and then he's just void. So like, I get why he did it. Both plays were would fine. It just one. If one worked, it would look great. If it didn't work, then it would have looked like shit.
Back up, Tom. Who's the guy that kills? Is 0-4 the guy that kills the guy coming off old?
Yeah, he kills Dylan Envoy coming off the old.
Yeah, no, he should have pinched front because he knows like no one's watching that.
You have 1 in hill. You know
that's not true. The number if he kills,
they have all the info. I mean, they have all the info though. I mean,
yeah, but you should still go stairs and like at least you got to at least try and help your team for not getting funneled in the back. Why would you not 3-1 it?
I mean, there's just a chance that guy's instantly getting a trade on him, and then like number 3 can easily just react and like watch his like side after he kills 0-4. I mean,
hey Pat, what would you do in this situation? If you're 0-4 here and you get the kill, would you try and pinch here? Or would you try and regroup around the back with your squad? What do you think would be the better player?
Well, you know me, Tom. I'm a team player.
Yeah, you are.
I'm always grouping up.
So you like the play that they did there, them grouping up there. Yeah,
but I think you would have flanked, Tom.
I would have definitely pinched that 100%.
Yeah, also like the timing of the kills just sucks. Like his teammate right in front of him, I think it was number 5. He runs in and dies to him, so like he can't even get the trade because like it's just 2 1v1s, and then they also just won the gunfights in the back. So like,
yeah,
the timing of it just was unfortunate.
And then this transitions into the P4 hill. Now there's only 4 hills now on this map, right? It's only 4 hills. And we go into the statue hill, which I think plays out pretty well after watching it a little bit. Seems like the spawns are pretty basic. You just get one side of the map, and then they spawn on the other side. That's what it seems like. And you can see how Toronto was able to hold this down towards the end here. Seattle tried to break through mid, and they tried the 3-hit mid. Not sure if I like the 3-hit you there. I don't know how you guys feel about that. But I would like to maybe see them get a side and then maybe try and work kills, and then maybe somebody can pinch. But
you're not breaking this. You're not breaking this hill from the P3 side. You have to go around and have spawns. Like, it's so important. And on top of that, because it's like the only way to get like a good power position where you can like overlook the hill from that top of that window. If you come in from the back of the hill towards like where P3 is, you're just getting farmed through that hallway. So your only option is you or go around. I think honestly I like the way this map plays now, because I think P3 and P4 are pretty much money hills now. So like if you lose a money hill, you can trade it for another money hill.
yeah.
Whereas there's no it's just better that way.
I think what I like about this hill now is it actually makes the hitting old situation on P3 a little bit better, because the pinch that you get off of that old kill, potentially like pinching around, is actually potentially very effective to actually work a break for your team. You don't have rotation.
I wouldn't say hitting P3. I think more so holding an exit, because like I said, I think the spawns where number 6 is, I think spawning towards that office is just better, because you're going to just be able to actually get overlook on the hill from the building, as opposed to where Toronto is spawning. I think if anything, playing an exit but then like cutting towards mid and not blocking the spawn in the back of P3 is probably the ideal situation, because spawning over there is
It's Nard.
it's fucking despair, especially if they have hill control. Like right now, Toronto's getting away with it because they're just winning all the fights. But if they got like wiped and spawned back there, it's just GG. They're getting fucking 60'd.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah. What's up,
Obviously
Pat?
they lost, but is Envoy back?
He played well today. Took
good
the more
series.
on Envoy today. I picked him today, and he treated me well today, Pat. He treated me well.
I have to let you guys know, just to be transparent. Chris actually picked Brezzy less in this series.
Ooh.
That's because he's been getting cooked. That guy's
and he-
it's 'cause of the
And he
Control,
missed by a mile. He missed by a
Because
mile.
You
Well,
lost
it's
Foley
all
at
cost.
32 first map. You lost composure, Chris.
Well, every map literally just went the distance, and he had a pretty good series for his standards. He's been like really not good for this team when it comes down to it, and I just assumed Toronto would like, beat down them. But hey, Seattle, not familiar with your Brezzy, not familiar with your game apparently.
You also got
One
no
thing, Tom-
glasses, Jamie. No glasses inside.
Jamie with the hoodie. One thing, Tom, if you want to back up, that was also interesting about this. I thought that Seattle had some very effective holds on the P4, but that was honestly because Kyler kept pitching underground and they never picked it up on like any of the rotations. This is wild. We literally had a free kill every time hopping up, usually shooting Jamie in the back. So teams got to be aware of the pinch for both sides on the hill.
You're saying on the first rotation, Ben? We just
On
watched
both
the P4.
rotations, he made the same play almost every life, and somehow they just refused to pick it up.
We just watched the second rotation. Kyler pinched on the second rotation.
That was the third rotation you watched, I believe.
Holy fuck! I forgot with 4 hills, bro. There's 3 rotations. Like that's fucking insane.
But the first 2 he got breaks by just literally running underground through like P3 side and just hopping up, shooting a guy in the back.
Teams have to watch out for that underground push on P4. A lot of people have been getting kills there. I'm surprised too. Like I feel like it's such like a easy read. Like that outskirts. Like I don't know. I just feel like that outskirts would be so predictable. But
Just
people
game
don't look
flow.
at it. People just aren't looking at it. Yeah, no.
It's the first time they've played the hill in a real match too, like pacing, like a lot of stuff, as you guys know, is like thrown off by that. But I actually really like that P4 hill. I think it's gonna make for some fun endings on the map.
Right here, it was Kleenex who was able. He ends up getting traded out here, but he probably should have had 2. They're not even looking at it. He gets 1 and then almost gets a 2-piece here. He does tag him up too. I don't even know what happened here. Scrap went fucking rogue and tried to kill him, but the kills come in from Insight and Jamie was good plays from them. Toronto had such a fat lead in this map. Seattle just made it gritty and was able to bring it all the way back. So it's good plays from Seattle. Then we get into the second map. We get into the Search and Destroy. I want to talk about the first round. Teams have been having so much trouble holding this B bomb site after they plant the bomb, and I don't know why.
Tom, you want to know why?
Why, Ben? You keep saying this. Why?
Because they're not doing shit together. Look at this fucking setup. What opportunity they have to funnel this team, force trades together, and have crossfires with this setup?
I mean, it's not. They're just holding credits, bro. Like you can't do this on this map. Like you have to like try to anticipate pressure and then stack a lane based off like your anticipation. If you play it like this, like a team that's like not dumb on offense is just going to pick you apart. They're going to wrap as a team. They're going to clear angles together and ISO you. Problem is like they just sat there and just refused to make a play. Like this is a map that especially this bomb site, it's a map that rewards aggression. It's the same thing that happens on Terminal back in the day when we played that in the map. Like it's just better to like let them get in close where they're like they're attempting to make a play and then overload something and like flip the map or like retake your spawn. This just sitting here holding a setup, you're begging for them to make a mistake when you should be forcing the play. Like it's not the way to play.
Yeah, I agree, and I also agree with Ben. They definitely have no teamwork here. They're too separated. I think the biggest example is when we get to the Boston one in the Boston series. You'll be fucking mind blown after watching some of that. But good retake from Toronto Ultra there on that bomb site. That was a big round there, and then we get into the 4-1 round. I wanted to talk about this round as well. This is the round where O2 was actually able to find a big 1v2 clutch here. So good plays from O2. We got to talk about O2's search game, bro.
What did you call him? O2?
O2?
Or sorry, 04.
O2.
Sorry.
I thought it was like an inside. I thought it was like a new like nickname.
Nah,
O2's the name of the fucking. Isn't that the cell phone company in the UK? O2.
I have no fucking idea. But 04, hey, we got to talk about his search game, bro. It's been fucking incredible. He's able to get one on the site, dips and dives, almost gets taken out here for a second. I thought he was about to die, but 04, he gets the big clutch right there, bomb down. Big play coming in from 04. His search game this year has been absolutely phenomenal. He's been insane.
That's what he's known for.
Yeah, he is known for. He's an S&D star, right? He came from S&D.
Yes.
Yeah.
As his thing.
And then we get into the 4-2 round. And then this is where Kyler just goes big, finds a big 2-piece off the rip. I thought for a second Seattle was making the comeback here. Big plays from Kyler, getting aggressive, getting that map control, kind of pushed back Toronto Ultra, and they kind of get separated here, and Seattle was able to close this one out as well. So just big plays from Kyler off the rip. He finds another one as well, finds a third. Last guy gets traded out here, so good plays coming in from Seattle, but ultimately it wasn't enough. We go all the way down to a 5-4 round. I mean, Seattle, they brought this one all the way back. I thought for a second they were going to do it. Let's take a look here and see how Toronto was able to close it out. It was Kleenex who ended up finding a big 2-piece on bomb. They just can't get pieced here by Kleenex. They're able to find the first blood. It was 04 who connects, and Kleenex just gets tucked into a little credit corner here. And I'll be honest, man, I feel like that corner is like a day one spot, man. You saw TJ playing it today as well. A lot of people like to play there on their initial setups. What did you guys think about the play call from Seattle here? Did you like it? You think they got unlucky? Good plays from Kleenex or what?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a good play. They stack the site. Like, that's all it is. Like, sometimes teams don't stack it. They play the retake, and they ran into a stack. This site in particular is just pretty hard to break whenever two people play it. They kind of got the 04 hit some nice shots on that guy on the white van, but then Kleenex just surprised them. Like, they didn't have a chance.
Yeah,
Would you hit those shots, Chris?
No, I'm ass.
Oh, okay.
Hey, okay. Yeah, no, I'm ass. Mr. 2020 doesn't miss. Mr. 2020 over
I don't
there.
play on that sense anymore.
Okay. Then we go over to the control. This is where some of the trolls started coming in for Toronto. Getting to the first round here. This is the 1-0 round, and this is kind of where the stacks come in for Toronto. A lot of kills are going down. Jamie was doing a great job here, finessing his life and staying up. He's able to jump the corner, finds one, finds a second. Now, I don't know what happened here. It kind of collapsed after this. They get the point. Scrap gets caught sprinting. I'm not sure why they start sprinting there, and Dylan Envoy, he's able to find a kill. Ben, where was the stack? You said that there's a moment where Toronto didn't stack?
Yeah, it's after this because they actually get the next set of kills, I believe.
Yeah, because it was here at the end, and you can see how it kind of plays out. Scrappy does a good job here. That's 3 dead now. They know where the 4th guy is, and this is where Scrappy gets pushed up on a map here. So you wanted him to hop the point here, Ben.
I wanted at least 2 people to hop this point. I know Scrap's probably the easiest just because those other guys are left and Kleenex tries to pinch, but they had an opportunity, I think, to stack here and probably force Toronto, or Seattle rather, who's on 5 lives to push it, kind of build.
I think Kyler just soundboarded the fuck out of Kleenex. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think honestly he really did, to be honest.
Yeah,
It ended
he
up being
did.
a huge kill.
He did.
But
maybe.
you see, like, to our point, we've talked about this situation before.
Or
Like,
maybe he was gonna
04.
take
I think
that route.
04 heard him and called it out, and then he picked it up after the fact because he runs right under 04.
yeah.
He runs right
Yeah.
under him. He might have heard him, probably called it out. Kyler comes off spawn, picks it up, and they get the kill. So
Oh, is
phenomenal.
actually in TeamSpeak, so I can actually
Yeah, get him in
invite
here. And get him in here, bro.
Yo, for you there?
Yo. What's up, 04? What's happening, bro?
Tom, 02 is crazy.
My bad, bro. My
Oh,
bad.
shit.
You want to know why?
Crazy.
Listen, bro, it's because I'm reading my notes and I was looking at the number 2 while saying your name. That's on me, bro. I apologize for that. You know, you guys ever do that? You're like looking at something and you say the wrong word because you say the word you're looking at. You guys never do that?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Sometimes I'll be
I did that by accident.
I'll call people that I know by their real name in game, but then like sometimes I'll read the scoreboard and I'll be like ZooMaa instead of like saying Tom.
Right.
Just because I see the scoreboard name.
So that's on me, 04. I apologize. You know,
Good,
04,
bro.
you were going crazy today. Oh, yo, did you sound horn over here, 04, when you guys went 3 dead here and
Oh,
Kleenex
yeah, I
tried
heard
to
him break the
pinch?
door. Yeah.
Were you surprised that they pushed through to try and play kills and not like stack and force you guys to come towards them?
Honestly, yeah. It was actually crazy. I knew Scrap was in the corner, so that's why Paul and Jordan shot him like this. So I mean, honestly, just opening up the map after they killed him.
Yeah, I think the fact that you guys saw one person on it, you guys didn't even have to rush like to do anything because one,
saw
because
it
one
was
guy.
going.
Exactly. So yeah, they're trolling.
Yeah, 04, big win today. Obviously, Toronto, a lot of people see him as a top 3 team, right? A lot of people have been gassing him up all year, including ourselves. What did you guys do going into the match? Any preparation that you guys had, or did you guys just kind of played your own game here?
I mean, like I saw in the interview, we made it more simple than we did in the major. In the major, there's a lot of like, can I say this? I mean, your heart just pumping in the major. You're on the main stage.
Yeah.
Y'all were
Yeah,
tweaking.
like-
Y'all started tweaking.
Yeah, shit could go south real quick.
Yeah.
And today, like we was calm, cool, collected.
Hell yeah.
I mean, Kyler's coming out with crazy comms. I loved it.
Bro,
I loved it.
He was
Bro,
so
bro,
tight
yeah,
today.
yeah.
How can I not try without my team?
Yeah, nah, he was actually insane. I actually had to listen in the Vista, so we're gonna pull it up and listen to it. But this was also a big round here too. You guys had a 3v3 situation here, so definitely a little bit of a weird situation. You were actually the one shimming, and you were the first guy to win this initial fight onto Kleenex. Good pickup there. I actually thought Toronto kind of trolled right there. I could have.
Mega trolled.
They just didn't work together there. And 04 and Hook, they took advantage of it. They were able to just get some easy pickings there. Man,
I mean, candidly, they should have won when it was 11-5. They stacked the point.
yeah, I mean, stacking the point definitely would have helped. I mean, I actually didn't mind the play from Kleenex, but he definitely should have creaked the door open.
And
Him busting
Toby
through the
made a
door.
fine play. It wasn't Toby's fault in that situation. I mean, what do you think, 04? You think Toby made the right play? Binging around, the rest of them should have just stacked and kind of force you guys to get trades.
Pinch
How much time was left?
Let's go back and look at
like
it.
a minute, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of time. There's about 54 seconds. Clock is being stopped. Kleenex goes for a pinch.
Yeah, honestly, you try to be the hero. Everybody plays slow.
Kleenex's
Awesome.
flank was just unnecessary. They could have done like basically the same thing. Maybe like had another guy hot point, and then or maybe they could have like 2 people like play point, one person, and they can both support Scrap, who's under the window, and then one person just play like B bomb. I think somebody was there like by the B bomb, the B point, and just like hold crossfires and support. Like it comes down to Kleenex making that play. Like obviously, if he did it, everyone would be like, oh my God, insane, what a good flank. But like, it was just unnecessary. Like, it was an unnecessary play that didn't need to like happen for them to like win.
Yeah.
And yeah, he just, they threw.
And then we go to the overtime round, and bro, this was crazy. So with 38 seconds left, Toronto get a clean wipe. They get you guys pinned into the back of the base, and you guys just somehow just get the hell out of here in a matter of seconds. I don't know how you guys were able to do this. This is like one of the hardest spawn traps to get out of. Brezzy wins a big 1v1. Hook wins one. Abuza wins one. Everybody winning fights. Abuza wins 2. And then the stack comes in. What was the play call there? Just chow? Everybody chow right window? Or left? You're right, They're left?
Hey, do something together. And once we got that 4 dead, we just don't even peek out off that point.
Yeah, no, that
locking that last point.
That was good plays. I mean, that is one thing that we've talked about with you guys is sometimes you guys do like weird plays that we don't see, but one thing about you guys is you guys do work together well. You guys are constantly doing stuff together, and I think that's really all you got to do in COD is just make a call and do it together.
Yep.
Has that been an adjustment that you guys have talked about in scrims? I know you've been working with Rambo Ray a little bit. Obviously, he's a veteran, right? Ray knows the game. He's been around for a long time. What's it like working with Rambo, and how did you guys try get that play style? Have you guys talked about that? Have you guys adjusted anything? Or talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so coming into the team, it was like more everybody really just playing their ones. It looked like while I was looking into the team.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I came in, obviously I'm a more faster player than the people that was getting dropped. So like with me being faster than the players, it was more of let's all go together, work as a team, and we're gonna outnumber most teams
Mm-hmm.
situations. So
In 04, you came from the S&D scene, right? Like you came from like a search and destroy background. How's it been like getting into Respawn? I know I don't know if you've watched Respawn growing up or if you were like into it, or are you kind of just like, hey, let's just try and make the switch and now you're here. Like how did the transition go for you?
honestly,
Easy?
I just try to make the switch.
You just went for it?
Yeah, I mean playing S&D, I mean to be honest, I knew I was good enough to shoot with the top players because that's usually how I'm playing most of the time. So learning how to play Respawn it will only help the team.
Right.
So once I mold that into my gameplay, we'll get way better.
Now that you've played both, obviously, with your switch over to Respawn and then the CDL and stuff, what do you like more? What do you actually genuinely like more to play? Like, no bias.
Hey, can you repeat that?
Like, what do you like playing more, Respawn or S&D?
Oh,
Like,
Respawn.
Not, like,
Respawn's
Respawn's way
so
more
much
fun,
fun.
isn't it?
100%.
Respawn's so much more fun.
It's so fun, bro. Respawn is. I remember because I was an S&D star back in the day, and then when I started transitioning into like variant stuff, I was having the time of my life. I thought it was so fun because it's just a lot more kills that I'm having. It's just a lot more
Yeah.
pace. So you just get into like the action more. But what's it like working with Rambo 04? How's that been like? I haven't heard from Ray in a while. He's been kind of quiet and kind of in his own lane. How's it been working with him? How's the vibes been?
Honestly, he's just an open book. Like whatever we want to switch or how we want to play. He's always open towards it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and him as a person, he's just a great guy.
What do you think, Pat? You think he changed up his coaching ways or what?
I don't know. I wouldn't expect him to be open and changing stuff. I mean, that's just surprising to hear. I mean, he had the best AR and challengers on the roster and had him running a sub, so it's just interesting to hear that. I don't doubt it, but people learn from their mistakes, so it's good to hear.
Right, maybe he's adjusted, Pat. Maybe he's adjusted for sure. And it's actually crazy to see just the difference in Abuza, just on the AR. I mean, he has been fantastic for these guys. What's it like playing with Abuza 04? Good player to play with or what?
Oh, he's amazing, bro. He's definitely rookie of the year, man.
You think so? You think he's rookie of the year?
100%.
We've been talking about it too. He's kind of like, he's up there. He's up there right now.
If it's anybody else, we're just thinking about the past too much.
Yeah.
That guy's everything.
He's I think with Abuza, he's just been getting better and better and better as the year has went on,
Yep.
So huge shout out to Abuza. Then we hop into the Vista, get into the Vista hardpoint here. I wanted to talk about the play from Abuza because I thought, again, Toronto, they kind of get blended here. Like you see Toronto, they have the spawns here for P3 and P4. Take a look here at the plays from Abuza. He was able to win 2 gunfights just pushing through the front, a staircase. And then you can see now, Toronto, they're trying to scramble for P3. Abuza finds another one onto Kleenex, continues to put these shots down, and he's actually able to stay alive here too. Wait for his teammates, and then Brezzy in 04, they come in for the swoop. And I'm just going to pause it there. I mean, in a matter of 10 seconds, Toronto Ultra get broken. Ben, why are you making that face, Benjay? You all right?
Nah, it's because they end up getting pinched. I thought that was.
Looked like you were shitting yourself. I thought you were shitting your pants for a second.
Three of them spawned up in the same spot. And nobody turned around to see if anyone was pinching around middle, and that's how they ended up getting broken.
Yeah, if you're Toronto Ultra, would you guys have done anything differently? Like Chris, Pat, Ben, even 04, if you want to chime in. I mean, this looks just so easy for Abuza. He just walks through stairs, pops a 2-piece, goes around the back, sits on a heady, he's picking up kill after kill. Like, I almost feel like Toronto's just over-challenging here. Like, they maybe not so much here, but it's the next kill that he gets here. I think it was Kleenex who he was distracted, actually. He was distracted. He was shooting at somebody middle. Once he goes down, it's kind of chalk. Now they're getting pinched. I love the pinch from Brezzy, by the way.
Yeah, that was a good play.
Yeah, this is like a game-changing route right here. As everybody's... We had this situation once. Who was the player that did not pinch in this same map? We had the same situation. Player came out spawn, and I called him out on it for not pinching. I don't remember who the player was. Was it Standy? Might have been Standy.
Might have been. Yeah, I don't remember.
Standy or Clay, or somebody said Standy, Clay. I don't know. Somebody didn't pinch, but take a look at the route here that Brezzy takes. Him taking this route, is what ultimately leads to the break. I mean, it starts with a Booza, but then the route that he takes there, it blocks those front spawns. They spawn out. He shoots people in the back. It's just a Booza and
He's just thinking ahead, bro. That was a good play because like most people like in Toronto's head, like they're spawning in that corner and they're like, okay, you know, they're gonna get ready to push because the new hill's gonna pop. Like we got to set up for new, but also hold off the push. And I don't know, Brezzy just hit him with a fucking route.
Yeah,
that play was the game, Chris. Because after that, Toronto. I mean, they made it interesting on a P5 near the end, but it was basically.
I mean, in reality, that's like not even like a route that you can like kind of read. It's just like one of those things where it's like if he hits it, he hits it because we have so much more to worry about that like we just can't like adjust to it. And you know, he made the perfect play for it.
Jamie tried to pick it up. It just he's in a 50-50 where he spawned. He's not sure if he's pinching through middle or going all the way around like P2 side. But
exactly, it's like it's just not like you just can't do it. You can't watch both.
Yeah, and then we go into the second rotation, and we went into a listening with Seattle Surge, and I think we quickly realized, man, these guys have some passion right now. Let's tune in and listen to the listening with Seattle Surge.
Take your time. Yeah, I'm holding my bridge. Yeah, I'm going. Wait, when you give me six. We have to play. Yeah, I'm gonna die then.
He's turd, bro.
On you, bro. My mid. I'm out, I'm kidding. I'll be bottom. But you want up, I get you cross. I thought you made nice. Give me a sec, I'm standing mid, bro. I'll nothing mid. Nothing mid, guys. I'm with you. Dead on dead. One guy's flat. Let me life. Just side. Last one, bro. They're gonna be here on you guys. I'm touching time, guys.
I'm gonna shot that burger.
Yeah, give me sec, okay, give me sec.
Jump.
Goals. I can't. I want to burger. Daddy, no, bro. Nice. Missing one. Yeah, I'm gonna tell, bro. Me left, in on. Hold on. They gotta be cafe. Go low. You gotta get in new. Yeah, I'm leaving.
The passion was absolutely.
All right, that's going to do it for the listening with Seattle. Holy hell, you guys return 0-4. Jesus Christ. I mean, I like it. I mean, I feel like the energy's definitely got you guys going. I mean, were you guys like that every map? Is that how you guys were coming every map? Just straight passion and energy like that? Or was it just kind of like, hey, man, we won the third map. Now we're in the fourth map. We can do this. We can do this reverse sweep. Or is that
That's every map.
Oh, shit. You guys are coming different right now, bro. That's typical. I mean, every map, that's crazy. Hook was screaming. Did y'all hear Hook? Yeah, this guy was actually going insane, bro. Shout out to Kyler, man. Shout out to Kool-Aid. Man was going absolutely unreal. What'd you guys think about the listening?
Oh, they were fucking turned.
I respect the passion, but respectfully, I don't know how the hell y'all can understand what is going on.
I don't know what they said, bro.
Dude.
Really? I heard. I could tell.
I mean, it's war comms, bro. Absolutely insane.
0-4, we got to talk about you on his first round, bro. First and foremost, absolute masterclass from you on the map 5. I'm going to gas you before I cook you, okay? Masterclass here. What happened in this round 1, bro? You made the play.
Listen.
You made the play that you trolled,
bro.
You trolled here.
Bro, if you played the last patch, the smoke was the smoke would have covered like B Dom and this right here.
Oh, you think so? That's what you tried.
Yeah, I usually don't run the smoke, so but it was for that play, so I was like, all right, let me run the smoke, and I forgot like it changed before we played.
Bigger or smaller?
Oh, they were huge.
They used to be.
No, like the patch before.
Yeah, they used to be. Yeah.
They used to be. Yeah, they used to be really big. When did they nerf smokes? I don't even know when the fuck that happened.
I think they were bugged.
They were bugged in the beginning?
Yeah, I think they were bugged because I still remember. I think I was playing rank play before XD came out, and I was playing with like Noisy or somebody, or maybe I don't know. It doesn't matter. And they were saying like, oh, it's so nice having normal smokes because whenever we throw them in private match, they're like huge.
Yeah.
Like they're Warzone. He said they were Warzone smokes. So yeah, I think they were bugged.
Yeah, I mean, you got the first blood. Try to make a play through the smoke, but you guys end up kind of throwing that round away. I thought that round could have gone your way. My whole chat was spamming like 7-0 when it was like 5-0. They were all spamming 7-0 because they thought the first 2 rounds should have went to you guys as well. First the troll in the first round, and we get into the second round. And again, I don't know what happened here. Abuza, he team nades Brezzy. So I'm not really too sure how that happened. And then Scrap flanks him, and then 04 is left by himself. What once was a 3v2 turns into a 1v2 quickly. And then Scrap, of course, hits that corner. What happened there? Did Abuza not know where Brezzy was? He just threw a random grenade, or did it hit something?
No, the nade hit the crane platform. If you know what like where the barrels are.
Yep.
Up top of the map.
Yep.
And it just unfortunately landed like on Paul.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. So he tried to throw a nade deep. It hit off the platform, and then it bounced back and killed Brezzy. That's insane. Because look at where Brezzy is when he dies. What is he? He's underground. So he.
I think he's trying to hop up on B.
Okay, so he's underground right now. He gets the bomb. Yeah, he's trying to hop up. That's what's going on. Yep, tries to hop up. Bomb. The grenade comes in. Then Abuza dies. He probably lost composure right there when he team nades and then he gets shot in the back. I would have raged right there. I would have lost composure. And then obviously Scrap comes in for the kill. Good plays there. And then we get into the 2-2 round. This round right here, I wanted to talk about the plays from 04. I was using a call. Bro, this is what you do best, man. Just kind of finessing around this B bomb site area. You were able to read the push underground on you too, and you were kind of by yourself. You say you just started using smokes, but it seems like you've been using it for a long time, bro, because you look really comfortable with it, just throwing it down at your feet and just kind of making plays. It's a big 2-piece there from 04. That pretty much solidifies that round there.
04, did you get info that they'd crossed and he was playing the corner, and do you just like check
yeah. We knew somebody was in that default corner.
Yeah, the comms came in. 04 makes the play. Good plays. And then we get into the 2-3 round. This round was actually a Brezzy ace this round, and it kind of just starts with the streak. So one kill comes in from Brezzy. It was Envoy who tried to make a play underground. I'm not really too sure where Envoy was going there. He tried to make a play, tried to rush underground. Kleenex, he evens things out. But with all that info that Brezzy got from the streak, he knows where they are. He finds a third. I mean, Brezzy just had a crazy round here. Picks Envoy. He reads, he gets the information from the streak. He's able to win 1 fight, wins 2. Last guy in the elevator. There's an ace for Brezzy. Fantastic plays from Brezzy. Love to see Brezzy kicking up and doing what he does, man. Big plays there. And then we get into the last and final round. And 04, I thought this play was phenomenal. You were in the middle of the map. You can see 04, number 6. Right, he's making plays as soon as his teammates start throwing those. So you're waiting off the contact, right? You go here because they're distracted, right? That's why you make a play. Everybody's distracted. 04 understands that there's a gap now because they're all have to back on in. I thought for a second, bro, that you were gonna get caught here. I thought Kleenex saw you for a second, and I thought these guys were gonna turn, but he didn't see you. You find 2. That opens up the map. You leave your teammates in a 3v1 after a big 2-piece, and they were able to close this one out. So fantastic plays, 04. Good job. That's all I really had was you just going off in his last map. How'd you feel after a big win? Team feeling good?
Oh, I felt it was amazing.
Hell yeah, bro.
You seen my dogs yelling?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. All you guys are yelling and shit, bro. All you guys are yelling and
all you do is sit there and
crazy.
smile.
Hey, bro, I expected things, big things. I don't know if you, you do know, but Nicky D, Nicola, he has a lot of good things to say about you, bro. He's always gassing you, always showing you some love and gassing you behind the scenes, bro. He loves your game, 04. He loves your game.
They definitely started it for me. Like, definitely got me like on the map.
Yeah, well, you played
Miami.
challengers with him, right? So, like, you kind of probably learned a little bit from him, especially since you're making the switch. I mean, Nick's been around for a long time. If you guys don't know Nicky D, his gamer tag's Classic. And he's a substitute for Atlanta FaZe. How long has he been the substitute now, Ben, for Atlanta FaZe? He's been a substitute for a couple years now, right? 3 years?
3 years?
It's typical.
Been 3 years. I think it's been 2 years.
2 years. Was he a sub in Vanguard?
No, Preston was.
Oh, okay, so it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
Any questions for 04 while we have him, guys? Chris, Pat, Ben?
I do. Were you surprised by the map set when the videos had been completed 04? Or did you guys kind of expect them to Eagle Trail you guys?
I mean, honestly, I expected them to Eagle Child because, I mean, obviously, all top 4 teams have the Eagle versus the bottom 8. So, I mean, I think we knew coming in what map set we was coming in, and we was happy with getting them.
I think they're also working on maps. Like they're a team that needs to improve their map pool, and they're probably one of the teams that we haven't like talked about like hard working on maps. It seems like they've kind of had the same map set, dealing with like the switches off of Skid Row when that first got transitioned out. And I don't know, they need to work on something. They need to find something they can compete with the top four in, and right now they just don't. They don't have like a map they can counter on. Yeah, they've had good showings at tournaments, and they even upset FaZe and Optic, but I don't know. This team, like, I still think Optic and FaZe are still better than they are, like, consistently. They need to work on their map.
That's the weird thing about where we're at in the season now. Like, I feel like all top 4 teams are going to use this entire online stage to test maps. Like, why would they not? They're guaranteed winner bracket. They're guaranteed champs. Like, they might as well, all 4 of them, just test their bad maps throughout the whole stage.
Well, can I take that point in an interesting direction, Pat, in a question 04? 04, you guys obviously with this win and kind of your schedule, you guys are on pace, I think, to likely get 5th seed for champs. And unless New York goes on sort of a deep run at this event, they're likely going to be the 4th seed. Like, I know it's obviously far ahead, but like starting to think about like what that matchup looks like when it's round 1 of champs, or just taking it one match at a time and see what happens after the major 4.
I would take it one map at a time because I know like anything could go south real quick. So
yeah, they're not safe.
Yeah,
we're just locking in one by one.
They're not safe yet.
They're
There's
close.
no guarantee.
They're good.
They're
Listen,
close.
The 04's not going to say it, but their schedule, they're good, bro.
They're close. Yeah, they should
They're
be.
good.
They should be good. But I mean, they gotta take their time with it. They gotta be careful.
Alrighty, Chris, Pat, any questions for 04 while we have them? No
I
questions.
got nothing.
No, appreciate you coming on, brother. You're
But
welcome
04,
anytime.
yeah, 04. I really appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you hopping in for a little bit just to talk about the match. Appreciate you.
Guys, thank you so much.
Good shit, twin.
Later.
Bro,
Appreciate it, twin.
if you ever want to hop on, just hop in TeamSpeak and just poke me and we'll drag you in here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
you
problem,
stream
bro.
at all 04? You turn the stream on at all?
I'm sure right now.
Oh hell yeah!
I'll
What's
play.
Let's go.
what's your stream, bro? What's your stream?
Go for the dime.
04 the dime?
Yep.
Hell yeah, bro. Guys, everybody watching 04 the dime, make sure to go drop him a follow. Tune into this guy's live stream, man. This guy's flourishing right now in the CDL, so make sure to go show him some fucking love, baby. 04, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you hopping on.
Yeah, likewise, thank you.
Yes, sir, man. Take it easy. Hey, man, can we give it up for 04, man? 04 is a great guy, man. It's
I
really,
can't
really
believe you
good
called
dude.
him
Kid go
O2
hard.
that many times.
I
Bro,
can't
Slay,
believe you
I
called
was
him O2, bro.
Slay, I was reading my notes, bro. I was
No, I
reading
mean,
my
I get it,
notes.
Tom. Like, that's like if you say it once, it makes sense. You said like 7 times.
OT's crazy.
Well, bro, you guys could have stopped me, bro.
I
Nah,
just,
I
I,
remember-
th- I
nah,
thought
it's
you were,
funny.
I thought you
I
had
thought
like
you were
a joke
making a
going.
nickname.
Hey,
Like,
you
yeah,
gotta
exactly
stop
the
me,
same.
Slay. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro. I would have stopped you, Pat. I would have stopped you.
It's all good. The
I
lights
just
are
thought
too
you were
bright,
doing
Tom.
something, Tom.
Hey, the lights are too bright. Yeah, Ben, you're terrible. You're fucking terrible.
Yeah,
Okay?
fuck yourself, bitch.
You're horrible. That's why you golf
Yeah,
every
okay.
fucking day. Because you're terrible
Yeah,
at
okay.
God. You're terrible.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking
bro.
asshole. Go fuck yourself.
Fucking
Any
bitch.
thoughts on the series? Any thoughts on the series overall as a whole? Any final thoughts?
No, Toronto's got a very interesting schedule to split. I think they're going to win their probably next 4 matches, but they got FaZe Optic at the end. So, I mean, there is with this loss to Seattle, there's a non-zero chance they go 4-3 to split and get a weird seeding going in the Major 4 tournament.
Alrighty. Let's hop in to the next series. We have the Minnesota ROKKR going up against the Boston Breach. This one, again, for Boston goes all the way down to a map
Take us to game
5.
5.
Oh, my
Round
God,
11,
bro.
and they throw it away yet again. We'll scroll down, take a look here at the stat sheet. Pretty balanced on both sides. Major Maniac and Priesta for Boston having a little bit of a rough series here. 2 point at 1.8 and then 1.85. You can see Beans really throwing down that damage. Snoopy, he was making plays as well. And then over on the other side, everybody pretty much in the same area in the damage department. You can see it was a 3-2 final. It was Boston who was able to take maps 2 and 3, but 1-4-5 go to the Minnesota ROKKR. We'll go from the bottom up. Ben, what did you think about the Minnesota ROKKR going up against the Boston Breach?
I mean, first off, I got to tip Ben Beans, bro. This guy has come in and played phenomenal. I think for Boston, gives us something to think about next season for Ben. I think the Major Maniac pickup had some weird dynamic on this series because Boston looked fucking horrendous in both hard points. They look decent in the control. I know that they've had some positive direction in there even last split. And then the invasion search, we've complained about Boston's invasion S&D all year. You know, they look pretty good in the map, look great on offense. But bro, once again, it doesn't matter who is on this fucking roster. They get into a game 5 or a round 11. This team has no fucking ice. They were up in a position 5-4 to close out, and they couldn't do it either. I just don't know what it is about this team that they just cannot finish series, man. Sad.
Nah, they can't close, bro. They can't fucking close. Chris, what did you think about the series today?
Yeah, they can't close. They picked up Major Maniac for the S&D, and they were close to winning 2 in the series, but you know they choked. And
Wait, they picked up Major Maniac for S&D.
I'm gonna assume that's his expertise. He's always been like a S&D guy. Like that's so, and like I don't know.
You can't just
couldn't hurt.
chalk up
Be even
respawn.
worse. Yeah, it'd be even worse at respawns.
They should have Neslo this series. They should have.
I mean, if I'm a team and
You
I
don't want
have
to build around
hardpoint
Neslo
figured out, I'm not chalking my respawn to be a Neslo team.
Well, yeah, I mean, they
that's
probably
crazy,
think-
Pat.
they
That's
That's
probably
crazy.
insane.
Yeah,
They
now
probably
building
didn't
around
just
for a
assume-
Neslo team is crazy. Like if
Well,
that's what they were trying to do, is like, yeah, pick up
Well,
Major
it's not
Maniac.
like
We won't lose a
I
search.
don't-
Maniac's never been bad at respawn. That's not their intent. I'm just saying.
I don't think that was the angle. I think they probably were limited in who they could pick up if they wanted to drop Pentagram off the team.
You guys are making it seem like he's just like, oh yeah, the guy only plays S&D and he just doesn't shoot. What? The guy's plays pretty damn good in Challengers the whole year, so it's not like he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Preston was one of their worst respawn players. Like, I'm not saying Pentagram was good, but Preston was not a good respawn player. And you're just picking up another like lackluster AR player and
well, yeah, I mean this
putting
team
Preston on a harder role. It makes no sense.
I mean, like this is like harsh, like, but I don't think Preston's been good enough, at least playing wise, statistic wise, like.
And now he's running a
to
sub,
be
but like
on the
it's gonna
team
get
still.
even worse.
I don't think he's been good. I don't think he's been good enough to be on the team. The fact that like they would rather have Preston try to run a sub when they could have maybe even picked up, another AR and another sub instead of Major Maniac, that was good. I don't know where they're going with it. Either way,
I think if you're gonna replace
listen.
Pentagram, they should have picked up another sub. Realistically,
Yeah, for
probably.
sure.
Wait,
Would you want that-
They should have
Would you
made
want-
2 changes anyways. Like, I'm gonna be real. They should have at least made 2 changes to try to even close out their season in a better manner, because Priesta hasn't been good enough. And then him switching to a sub, I don't know if that's gonna
Who
work.
would you want them to pick up, Chris?
Bro, pick up Reese
I
Vivid.
don't know. Why is Dylan Rex not in the league?
yeah,
Well, first
Dylan
off,
Rex
I don't
is
think they're picking up Reese.
How is
insane.
that guy not
Wait.
in the
Bro,
fucking
Dylan Rex
league?
is actually hella good.
I don't even know if he would take this offer at this point.
I mean,
But
they
They
shouldn't.
could have.
How
They
is that
could
guy
go
have.
not
back-
on
wait, Pat,
the
what's your
league,
question?
bro?
They could have picked up Vivid and Dylan Rex. Dylan Rex.
Would've been
Vivid.
good
I don't think.
pickups.
I think Reese.
I would have took that team over this team
Reese got dropped so many
100%.
times from this org. I just don't think they're gonna go back to the wall. on that
Who
one.
cares? Like it's a fucking 3-month contract. Like who cares?
It's
Yeah, I
also
don't
a
even
way
know. I don't
different
even
roster
care.
than the roster he was playing. It's a completely different roster to
I'm
what
just-
Vivid was playing with.
Bro, you want what's even crazier? Like they have they technically have like an academy team. They didn't even pick up
Not-
none of those fools.
They still have an academy team.
It's not like official, but they're pretty much like they're
Which-
academy
Which
team
which
still.
team?
It's like
Didn't-
it's like Yeez and like
Didn't
Awakening and Cammy
Yeez
and them.
just retire?
Yeah, well, Yeez stopped playing.
He did?
He's taking a
Yeah.
break. He didn't retire. He's taking a break.
Bro, he literally was like, I'm down here frying in challengers on this academy team, and you're picking up shitters over me. I'm done playing. I would've done the same shit.
He's taking a break, but you get the point I'm trying to make. Like, either way, like, there's just so, like, the Major Maniac's good, and I don't mind the fact that they picked him up, but like, this team could have made way more changes. They could have looked at better options. I don't know if maybe they tried and they got declined. Either way, I don't know why Preston's still on the team. At least, I think Preston is still a good player. Don't get me wrong, but not on this roster.
This team is organ shock, bro.
Well,
We are
And no, no,
overthinking. We are overthinking this so much, bro.
No
Their
one's overthinking
season,
anything. I'm just saying they
the
could have made
season
more
was
changes.
already over, basically.
Yeah, that's fair.
Listen, I love
Yeah.
Mike. Mike and Preston are obviously probably pretty close. I think like they were a little bit limited in the changes they can make. They wanted to bring someone in they think that they had chemistry with. Obviously, you saw in the series with Mike, their invasion S&D looked way better than every other time they'd ever played that map.
Yeah, but they're also playing
Unfortunately,
against
they
a
can't win
rocker.
fucking hard points in this series.
Yeah,
It's a
like-
ROKKR team that won 5 respawns last split. So
Listen,
when they fix one thing in Boston, the other parts of the team get all fucked up. I don't know. Whatever.
Just take us to game 5 and let's make fun of them.
Yeah, honestly,
I'm down for that. Skip all of that.
I'm down. I just wanted
They got
to. I
blew
just
out
wanted
on
you.
the
Yeah, I just wanted you guys to see the scoreboard at the end of the map 1, bro. Minnesota won by 100 points, but look at this. Look at the kills. Like they're not even. It's not like they're outslaying them by like a long slide. It's just like I feel like this is
They're
just
getting
like
outclassed.
they're just
bro.
getting outclassed, bro. Just like the fundamentals, just like the little things. Like I just feel like this team, like all year, and you can see the frustrations in Beans' face, like after the series. I mean, we'll get there, but I just feel like this team is not seeing eye to eye, man. I just don't think they're on the same page. Granted, like they've made so many changes. It's you can only get on the same page so very often if you're constantly making changes. But I just don't agree with like some of the changes and some of the direction I'm saying. Honestly, both these teams, I don't like the way they're set up and composed. Like the composition of these teams.
They're both bad.
And how, like when I look at like a really good COD team, it's like I look at like a entry fragger who's super aggressive. Obviously, if he can win ones consistently, that's the type of guy you want. And you have a roaming Slayer sub right behind him who needs to keep up with that pace. A flex, who in my opinion, I think the flex should still be putting in damage, playing aggressive. Like look at somebody like Scrap, right? Like how often he's involved. Draza, right? Those kind of guys. Kenny, right? Dude, those guys they get kills and damage like no other. Like they play really aggressive on the flex role. And then you have like a back pocket AR who's kind of like the backbone of the team when everything goes south.
Choker damage dealer, bro.
Right, and these teams aren't like bro. Minnesota's got 2 mains. Boston's got 2 main ARs now. P-Dog's arguably I think P-Dog's more of an AR player now than he is a sub player, in my opinion. I don't think at this point in P-Dog's career he should be on a sub. I think he should be on an AR. So it's just like the way that these teams are made, it just doesn't make any sense to me, bro.
I'm gonna say it again, bro. When it comes to at least to ROKKR, because we just harped on Boston all the time. Like even though they won this series, for some reason, only 2 of them still go positive, and it's always the same thing. It's not like it's both subs or it's like both ARs and the 2. It's always 1 sub and an AR. I don't know why, but it literally is every single time. It's crazy.
They're probably just stuck in absolute hell right now. They're just trying to get one on the board. Like they have not won in 10 series right now. You look at their remaining schedule, like there's misery still going to this team. Like they are just bottom of the barrel, just waiting for the season to end, trying to at least end on a high note. We should not spend too much time. Let's just talk about the map 5.
Yeah, we'll get there. I just want to talk about this one round because it was a good retake from Boston. What the fuck did Minnesota do right here? How did they lose this round here? How bomb goes down, 3v3 situation. Lamar's able to he gets all the info. He gets 1. Now it's a 3v2. I don't know where Linz is going. Linz is like
doesn't even see the guy on the tank.
And then Snoopy's just able to 2-piece him, and then Linz is here by himself.
But Lamar saw him. No, wait, hold on. This is so confusing. Lamar saw them cross the tank. Lamar had his own information, no?
Yeah, no, I'm saying like so number 5 or Lamar was taking care of this angle. He did see those guys cross, but he's under the impression that Pierce would be able to see them if they run right in the open. Like Snoopy
he didn't see Snoop at all, though. I think is actually how this happened.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at Pierce. Pierce is still like looking at his left, still supporting his left when like he doesn't really need to do that.
He doesn't need to.
Yeah, but hold on. If Snoop goes to the left side of the tank, Pierce is never going to see him, right? Like if he hugs that left wall.
No,
how is
Ben.
Pierce going to see him?
Ben, because when he gets around the tank, he has the cross to Lamar. He can't get to Lamar. That's the whole point. He should be dead right now. Snoopy should be dead. He should be dead right here. Lamar has the left. Big P should have Lamar's right. He should be watching Lamar's cross.
So I think what happened, Tom,
he
is
got tagged. He got tagged. Lamar got 1 shot. He panicked. He went down, and Big P turned.
I think there's a miscommunication between Lamar and Pierce here because I think Lamar calls out Major Maniac, and I think Pierce ends up playing for Mike. But because the Snoopy thing doesn't communicate, don't prioritize that. I think that's actually what happened in the situation. And obviously, Linz is stuck in ice cream.
Yeah, he's looking at the wrong shit.
Kind of like in a tough spot.
I also think after the info, like Linz is throwing shimmies on a pinch. Like, brother, get closer, brother. Like, help him out here. Like your teammate, like right here, Lamar. Look, Lamar wins a fight. Now he's 1 shot. He knows there's more people pushing front. Linz is shimmying the back. He doesn't see anything. There's nobody there. So clearly, with 30 seconds left, like on this timing, like Lamar's 1 shot, he needs help. I think Lynch should like poke out here and like try and make a play. Instead, like he could have ran out, got a kill, and ran back in here and made it a 1v1. And so he didn't really get in the mix. He didn't get in the trades. And then Lynch, he's stuck here now. Now he's stuck here. He has nowhere to go. And boom, bada bing, they collapse. Thought that was just a misplay for Minnesota. I wrote it down because that's just a round that they need to win. And then we get to the last round, and I don't know how you guys feel about the Minnesota ROKKR setup here, but Boston was able to break it down. You got 1 on bomb, 1 mid tank, 1 B, 1 watching street. And Boston, they just double slide out. One guy looks right, one guy looks left. Big P, he evens things out, but it's Major Maniac who's lurking on that B side, and he's able to find two. And I mean, that's what Major Maniac does, right? He's a lurker, bro. I feel like Mike's always been like that in Surge. He likes to play on an island, watch pinches, kind of lurk the map. Yeah. Good job there from Mike. And I'm down. You guys want to go to the map 5? I'm down to go to the map 5.
The other two fucking respawns were boring, so let's go to map 5.
That 4v3 bomb down was insane to watch.
Well,
A couple criminal rounds of the Surge.
Well, I do want to show one play. Though. We got to show the Snoopy play in the control, bro. You got to give these guys flowers.
But to win, yeah, that was a pretty good play.
Yeah, we got to show the Snoopy play. I mean, all 3 players go down. I don't know if Minnesota ROKKR are talking. None of them are turning around here. Brother, you guys got 3 dead. You're missing one. Clearly, he's got to be somewhere. They must have just blacked out and not realized that Snoopy's still alive because he finds one onto Linz. And keep a look at that kill feed, right? Snoopy, he does such a great job finessing here and staying alive. He finds one onto Linz. Then Linz comes back off spawn. He jumps the corner, takes down Linz again. And look at that life account right now, right? 5-4 lives now. Snoopy doing a great job. Then he switches up his lanes. And then Snoop spots Linz again, takes him out. Linz dies 3 times in a row, coming off spawn. Snoopy able to collapse on the 8-point, finds the kill, 2v1 situation, dives. I mean, this guy is just finessing, man. I had to show this play because Snoopy wins the control for these guys. He just goes nuts. He makes the play. If Snoopy doesn't make this play, they probably don't win this round. And I also think it was a big mishap for Minnesota. They didn't count. They didn't count players. They lost track of Snoop.
Back up to their setup before they got the kills. I'm just curious.
Before who got the kills?
I want to see if someone actually saw fucking Snoopy drop down into the flank.
No, nobody saw him. Nobody. They didn't know he was there.
When he came out of spawn. Yeah, because they're laid off of spawn. Okay.
Nah, 3 dead. Boom, 3 dead. Mike pieced off beans. What they should be saying is, Snoopy, where's Snoop? Where is he? And all this time's going by, and nobody. They're not turning. They're not turning around. They're all looking for spawn kills. Look, 5 and 6 are
number 8's looking for him, kind of, but that's pretty much it. Like,
number 8. I don't even think he's really looking for him.
Number 8 comes out this window. He's like, okay, we got all the kills on the left side of the map. So he goes and checks underground. He goes, checks here. He's doubling back and forth.
Yeah, he's tweaking. He's tweaking.
He doesn't know what to do, and then by this point, he's just like, yeah.
And then he gets spawn trapped 3 times at the.
He's lost.
He loses composure. Yeah, no, he lost composure.
He's looking for. I'm telling you right now, he's looking for Snoopy the whole time.
It's like the fucking Pokemon. Go, Snoopy, go! Pokemon ball. I mean, that's really how it is. And then we get to the last match, Search and Destroy. We could talk about, again, just the post plants here on this B bomb site. I mean, you can see Minnesota, they get the bomb down, 4v4 situation, and just look at how this collapsed for them. Boston were able to retake this site, and it comes to them just running through mid-map and just singling everybody out. It's 1 by 1 by 1. There's no trades at all from Minnesota, and Boston was able to get a clean retake.
What were they doing there? Hold on. What were they doing? I want to know what they did on that after their post plant.
Post plant, they all ran bridge. They all went bridge side, which I like the plays. I just don't know how they got picked. Like Linz died, and then Standy died. They're challenging shit that they probably don't need to be challenging. I mean, granted, good retake from Boston. They won a lot of fights here. It all kind of collapsed. Can I ask you guys something? Why the fuck doesn't somebody just watch the flank, right? Somebody just watch the push through from P2, right? Just make sure nobody pushes through. And then everybody just back up. Play stairs, Esky, head glitch the fuck out of that shit, and just watch the bomb.
Well, actually, what a lot of teams are doing is they actually end up pushing through some. They end up singling the guy out tank and then picking people off from the window.
But I'm
saying, be honest, bro.
I'm saying they do the other way. It's just as effective.
If you're a good team, if you're a good player, or like you're smart, and if you're that person, like number 3, for example, the fact that he didn't throw his life away and he knew not to overchow was like why they lost. Like Minnesota looked stupid.
Yeah.
Because the problem is a lot of the time, like their idea, right, of going bridge and trying to ISO that guy in the back is good, but like if he doesn't give you his life, like he just throws shimmies, like if you try to push him into that like open area, like you're gonna get farmed, you're gonna die, he's gonna get reinforcements and pull it out. But the fact that Mike didn't give them the kill is why they just got trapped the bridge. Like that only works. Pushing through that side only works if either nobody's watching it or if that guy throws his life away. And in either case, like that was not the case at all. So they had to back up. That's their only play. They got trapped on the bridge and then they just got fucking flanked.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then we get into the next round. This right here, this was actually almost a 2v4 here. from Boston. Snoopy finds one there. Then he starts dipping and diving. He's able to stay alive. And then that's where Beans comes in. I mean, Beans and Snoop is definitely the duo right now for the Boston Breach, I feel like. And then Snoop, I didn't like this. I didn't like this at all. Beans, where you going, Beans? You need to get with your teammate here, bro. You shouldn't have left him out to dry, bro. He kind of left him out to dry there. Either both of them back up or both of them chow. I just didn't like, boom, 2v1 right here. Boom. Beans is running away. Snoopy checks bomb right here. He should have just dipped back to Beans here. Snoopy should have just dipped back.
No, that's not on Snoop.
Yeah.
That's on Beans. Like,
but it's both of them because they didn't communicate, Chris. It's both of them.
Yeah, they gotta communicate for sure. But that's just like the concept of like people again just don't realize when their death is gonna be useful. He gets a 2-piece. He's one shot. In every COD player's head, for the most part, they're gonna be like, I'm one shot. I gotta stay down. But like in that moment, that is not the play you make. Like you advance forward, and Snoopy's obviously coming back, so he understands what he needs to do. You advance forward. If Lamar kills you, Snoopy's going to trade you, or Snoopy's going to obviously get the information of where Lamar is and then try to outplay him in the 1v1. Like
yeah,
that
Lamar's
is like,
so icy, bro.
Like he doesn't need to back up and play his life. There's 0 point. Like the bomb, and especially people don't realize this, but the bomb, when you have to defuse it or plant it, that's an extra man on the map. Like that is information. That is an extra player for you. So like, you're technically in a 3v1 at that point, if that makes sense, right? Because the bomb's down. So just be aggressive. Like if you die, who cares? Like you should not be. Even if
he makes up for it. He makes up for it.
The only thing I think of, Chris,
1v2
is that
Beans.
they never, insane 1v2 out of Beans.
He starts shooting bodies.
It doesn't matter if they know, if they didn't see him. The point is he gets he gets those 2 kills and he just like holds his position. Lamar has to either defuse, which they're going to get eyes on it, or run at them. Like if he pinches, so be it. You're so spread. You're not ISO'd. You're not dying. Like you're not getting 2-pieced unless you're just getting world starred.
Yep. Then Beans gets the 1v2. We get into the 3-2 round. Snoopy with the aces round, able to pick up a nice 2-piece here in the middle of the map. The nades are coming in. He's somehow able to dip out of there and stay alive. And Big P, he loses track of him. That's going to be another one for Snoop. That's 3 on the round. And the last guy here, Lamar, he chases down Major Maniac, and Snoopy's able to get the trade. That's a big ace here from Snoop. They go up 4-2 here in this S&D, man. 4-2. We're thinking Boston's finally going to do it, especially after winning the map 2 search. Then we get over here to the 4-4 round because, again, Minnesota was able to bring it back. And it's actually a really good retake from Boston. You can see it was actually Minnesota who get the bomb down here at A. It's Beans who's able to find a couple kills. Snoopy. It's Snoopy and Beans again, man. It's the duo.
Oh, this round. Oh my.
This round was crazy. I don't know I don't know why Big P chowed here, to be honest with you. I don't know why he chowed. Because they knew where they were. They knew where both of them were. Maybe Big P thought he was on bomb, probably.
Outside of this 2v2, Tom, can we like rewind? I want to actually see like the routes they took to retake this because I just saw the kills, but I didn't see exactly what happened, like how ROKKR was set up.
Yeah, so ROKKR had 1 in garage, 1 on bomb, 1 on the truck, 1 watching flank. There's a couple boxes for Boston, but one guy ended up dropping back. They tried to 3-hit. They 3-hit back alley here. They 3-hit the back. Beans was able to find 1. Lamar finds 2. Beans with another one. 2 for Lamar, 2 for Beans. 2v2 situation.
Seven got pooped on.
Yep, and they lost control of the site now, too. Beans put some nice shots into Lamar. He has to back down. And I don't know if Big P just tried to pull a quick one, but I think if Big P just stays on the truck, man, he can probably just mow some people down. You know what I mean? But just really good plays from Snoopy and Beans. I mean, that's phenomenal. They're pretty much just doing it themselves here. And then we go into the next round. This is the 5-4 round. And again, it's just... I got a lot to say about this one round. One round. Okay, bomb goes down, right? Bomb goes down. Okay, everybody runs, right? Everybody runs. Bro, if Snoopy is going to sit you, they shouldn't be running away off the site. They should just stay here and just chow. Just chow this shit. Brother, 4v3 situation, they have the numbers, right? They have the advantage. Plus, they have the bomb down. I just don't know why they're running back. And I don't know what the communication's like. I don't know if it's just B-Dog's fault, Snoopy's fault. I don't know because I don't know what the strategy, I don't know what the play call is. But Snoopy can't be on the bomb by himself. It just leads an opening for Minnesota. And look at him. He's looking right, left. Bro, they can come his bridge, his esky, his stairs. Brother, they have numbers advantage, and Snoopy's trying to look at 3 things. Look, and then he gets pinched on site. Now it's a 3v3 situation. Why? I don't even know why Mike's pitching. Where is he going? Why is he pinching? That is not a place to flank right there. You have numbers. Just hold. Just watch the pitch. Nobody's there. Rotate back with your team. Just work some trades.
Bro, I don't even know what's worse. They just gave them the entire bomb. Like after Snoopy died, look at number 4 is
Okay,
bro,
okay.
why are
See,
you
I gotta,
here?
I gotta address Master King in the chat. Master King goes, well, he's trying to catch a timing, bro. You don't try and catch a timing with bomb down 4v3. That's not when you try and catch a timing.
You make them catch the
You
fucking
make
timing.
them try.
I don't
have
think
to
you
try and catch a
ever
timing.
catch a timing, even without
Yeah.
bomb down in a 4v3.
Hell
Like,
You want what's crazy? I
Get
wouldn't
the
even
info and win. It's very
Bro,
fucking
yeah,
straightforward.
you
Bro,
literally
This made me
just
rage.
trade.
This round made me rage, bro.
I wouldn't have minded if Snoopy stayed in you. If somebody like sat on the vending machine at like Heady and played the information like at least around his Eskies and maybe like played like aggro, but like backing all the way up is insane. Even worse, they backed even further away after Snoopy died. They didn't even engage.
They
Didn't
ran.
even engage the bomb.
They ran, bro. At this point, Major Mania is probably like, I'm pinching everybody, stay alive. But it's like, bro, I just don't understand the play call here, bro. I don't understand the play call. Like,
Bro, this is
I mean, bro, this goes back to what we talked about. Like, aside from P-Dog, there's just so much inexperience on this team, and they don't have any
Mike's got
ability to
experience.
close out. I mean, sure, but like doing this in a 4v3 to win the game.
You want me to
Mike-
you-
wait,
you-
Mike's
you-
one on land.
You
What?
got,
You guys- you
yeah,
guys-
but
do you
he's
guys
got
want me to-
challenger brain
do you guys
because
want
if
me
he's
to-
doing plays like this,
Do you guys want me to give you the ideal scenario? So back up.
there's a
before
reason
Snoopy,
he hasn't been
back
on a
up,
pro team.
back up before Snoopy dies, and I
On a
want to
pro
tell
team
you
last year,
exactly
wasn't
how they
Ooh.
should have set up. Okay, I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
tell you
Chris.
now.
Go ahead. Give us the
So
setup.
number one would be playing his bridge, but he would be playing it like actually playing the bridge, not just sitting in the fucking corner here. He'd be shimmying his fucking bridge and making sure that
Jumping across
not,
the
like,
window,
pushing
getting
through.
cracked.
exactly getting cracked. You're getting eyes on it. You're basically preventing him from flanking. Number 2 gets on the escalator and just plays the bomb cross / the U cross so he can get Snoopy's fucking flank. And then number 4 plays the vending machine and plays the left side. And then number 3 is obviously watching pinch.
They can't go
Whether he flanks or not, or he backs up and helps his team, that's up to him. But what is this setup,
I
bro?
don't know.
These teams
Yeah.
just
I
these
don't
teams
know.
doesn't have any good S&D players, bro.
I would
Period.
lose composure, bro. I would be tweaking if after losing this round, bro. 4v3 situation to get the blood and they get the bomb down. One guy's pinching, one guy's on site by himself, and 2 guys are running away.
Number
that's the
2 is
thing.
watching
It's
the full
crazy,
pinch
bro.
when
It
number
is
8
crazy.
But that's the thing. You come up with strats, but they don't matter when you have people just in the moment make dumbass plays.
That's
Yeah.
been their problem all
Like,
season.
Yeah, situational plays
17
aren't
different lineups,
strats.
by the way.
They just don't have good players. Period.
Bro, they could have even done another setup. Listen, bro, I'm actually just a nerd with this shit. Snoopy could have played the bridge. All right, if they're worried about somebody flanking like the low bridge area because Snoopy can't watch it, one person can watch it. Let's say Beans. Okay, Major Maniac's watching P2 pinch, and the other guy just plays the fucking escalator, like, and watches like the flank for you. Like, if they hit up vending machine like on the left side of the bomb site, so be it. But like at right there, you're giving up like 3 different lanes when you could have gave up 1. Like,
Yo, Eli, you
my
see, Eli, and
God,
in this
bro.
last round, look at how Minnesota played is. They
They
get the
were
bomb down,
horrible.
right? This is a 4v3 situation for Minnesota. Look how they play it when they get the bomb down. They're actually getting turned. They're sticking together, just challenging. They're just
Wait, 1 and
challenging
2
shit.
just got insane timing too on this play. Go watch it. Go.
And look,
watch it.
every single kill that went down was traded. Every single kill. Beans is losing fucking composure. And look at Eli. He's throwing up the fuck. He's got his sleeves rolled up like he's fucking Doug Sensamar.
Wait, Tom, back it up like 15 seconds. Look what happens middle map. I didn't even catch this the first time.
What, middle map?
Yeah.
Okay, what happens? Linz backs up bridge. Oh, right here when number 7 gets out. Was there smoke there or something? There was smoke. That's what happened.
I mean, they just ran.
wait, hold on.
There
Back
must-
all. I want to see their initial 5-5 because something tells me they were so confident they were going to win that 3v4. Their 5-5 like initials, like pushes and strats as to what they were going to do was probably
Yeah.
fucking
Well,
terrible.
somebody got picked too. Somebody from Boston gets picked.
Breeze
4v3
watching
situation.
this. All right, there's nobody at A, boys. Brother. Why is the whole purpose of number 4 playing the forklift is to spot A? Why is number 1 going boxes to fucking help him? There's no one there. Number 2 and gives up all of mid map, all of escalators. They get no information mid map. They have zero chance at denying the fucking bomb. Brother, are we fucking playing the game? Do we scrim? We are looking at nothing. every single player on their team essentially is looking at a fucking wall, bro.
Can we
Man.
please, like, these guys are horrible, bro. You can't break down like stupid.
What
You just
the
can't.
fuck?
They don't know what they're doing,
Listen,
bro.
mistakes are always gonna happen, right? Even the best teams in the world make mistakes, right? The best players, the best teams, everybody's gonna make mistakes. These guys just consistently do dumb shit, bro. It's like every single time they
Yo,
play.
there's nobody at A. All right, I'm going boxes to help you. Wait, what?
Bro, I've done some dumb shit in my heyday. I've done a lot of dumb shit, but I've also done a lot of good shit, right? Like, I just feel like sometimes with the potential, bro, like, they gotta be going over this shit in practice, bro. Like, they have to be, bro. They have
here's
to
the
be.
issue, Tom. They've now lost 11 straight matches dating back to the beginning of Major 2. I believe the record in CDL is 13. So in order to tie, they would have to lose to Thieves, which is definitely plausible in Seattle. And then to break the record, they play FaZe. That's the match they're probably definitely not going to win. So
Bro, they're mathematically out. It's over. GG.
Yeah.
Boston, hang it up.
Boston
It's
probably
over
going to
for
set the
you.
loser record, I assume, during the split, which will be real.
It's
tough.
over. It's over for them.
It's over.
Yeah.
Get these cats out of here. Get these cats out of here.
They
Go on
need
to the
get
next one.
crossed off the leaderboard, like on the CDL page, like just a red
Just
X
list
to the
11
name.
teams, bro. Just like
Yeah.
And then we got the Carolina Royal Ravens going up against the Los Angeles Guerrillas. This one ended in a 3-2 fashion for the Los Angeles Guerrillas. LAG was able to take maps 2, 4, and 5. The hardpoint and control go to Carolina. Scroll down, take a look at the stat sheet here. Yet again, Carolina falling short.
Damn.
LAG, what's up, Pat? Gwyn?
Yo, what happened?
I don't know. We were talking about it during the watch party, even at the event. I mean, Clay and Fellow have been the two guys. I mean, TJ's been very good for these guys. TJ's been consistent. I feel like TJ's been playing good consistently throughout the year. There's no bone to pick with TJ. He's been fundamentally sound. But Clay and Fellow have definitely kicked up their game. And I don't know what happened, because when Clay and Fellow were getting shit on, Gwyn was the best player in the world. And now Clay and Fellow are kicking up, and now Gwyn's just struggling to get kills. What do you guys think it is? You think they changed something? Is it a
That boy
dynamic?
need a new controller or something,
What's
bro.
going on here, guys?
Whatever controller he's using, he's probably using the same one he uses the Major. That shit's cursed. It's broken. Get him a new controller, man. Just go to Parasite. That'll be
bro, these S&Ds were so weird. Carolina threw away so many fucking first bloods, especially on the Rio. That was wild to me. And then like the insane fucking trolls at the beginning of them on Vista, like that's just a very poorly played series out of Carolina. And I thought that they definitely could have somewhat talent diffed LAG, but now they've given LAG life in the fucking.
Well,
Doesn't this make the standings closer now?
Yeah,
It
this was a really big one for LAG.
yeah, LAG, all their matches are against teams that are like in contention with them or trying to qualify. Like literally their whole split for the most part.
Neslo.
Yo, Paradox said that my PC has 350 frames at 1440p on Warzone. Is that good?
Yeah, it's pretty good, Tom.
That's phenomenal.
Pretty good.
That's what I'm
That's
talking about.
fantastic.
Shout out to Paradox.
I
What
will say
1440p monitor are you getting?
I don't know, Slay.
No,
you got to
he's-
recommend. Slay,
he
you got to
didn't say
get.
he was getting one. He just says that that's what they tested.
That's
it
what they're
on.
testing it on, Slay. I might need to get a
okay.
1440p monitor. Though.
And Tom,
I
you're
might
gonna
have
walk
to.
around with 450, 500 frames just like me, bro. That PC is gonna be insane.
That's what I'm talking
But
about.
just talk about the series, bro. Like, Fame is like as much as LAG has been like ass. Like Fame has been their X factor. I swear to God, even dating up until the first season. Like when Fame was either world starring or dropping a 0.5.
Bro, it's
And when-
crazy.
It's actually insane. Like
It's
he has
crazy.
no. I don't think I've ever seen Fame have a mid series where he's just playing fine.
His
Like,
highs are so high, and his
it's
lows
always
are so
that's
low.
always
He just-
either the
you see,
greatest or the
that's
worst.
typically-
He's either making insane plays or getting caught fucking holding
Nah,
forward on
but
the stick and
that's
making the worst. Like,
typically always been players who just play timings, bro. Because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There's no consistency. It's like, it's literally like a gamble play style. No bullshit. That's the only way you produce those results, where you're either on or you're off. Because you
I
don't
mean-
just not shoot straight
I
one
want
day
to say
and
that's
shoot
true
straight
about
the
him,
neck.
but Fame typically plays pretty slow, so I don't really
I
know
mean,
that.
pace doesn't really matter for taking timings. Like,
he was hitting some insane timings on that Vista, I'll tell you that, and on the map 5. Like, I kind of agree with Pat. That might explain why he's hot and cold, or just doesn't always do a great job reacting off information and making the right play. Like,
yeah, he's just playing like one style, and
Bro-
sometimes he's hitting time. The timings are working, and sometimes
Tom
it's not.
is so bored of these matches. He's literally adding people in his own chat, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'm cooking my man T does. I'm cooking him. Look at him.
this guy,
no, but
dude.
this was actually like, I don't want to like overgas it, but like, you know, Carolina is in a good position to get enough online points, they can make kind of Major 4 less stressful. But like letting LAG get back in this fucking race, especially because they can take points away from people, was a big giant fucking L out of Carolina. And you looked at the map set, and I thought this was a decent one for Carolina, and they looked poor, especially in the searches today. It was not like they were getting blown out in those maps. I looked it up right now on the Rio S&D. They had won 5 of the opening duels, and they only won 2 of those rounds. You cannot just toss away 3 first bloods like that, even at LAG.
Yeah, I mean, well, LAG at least before the roster changed at the stage 2, they were like one of the better search teams in our entire league. That's kind of how they were getting through on land and like even like at the major.
Yeah.
They had a pretty bad fall off in the last stage in terms of their S&D, so maybe they've been working on it and trying to get back to form. But Fame, whenever they were making that run, I think he had like a ridiculous KD in search. So maybe they're just trying to they're just. Are you okay?
Bro, do you see what LAG did on this P3? Do you see what the fuck they just did?
I was just talking, so I didn't know what they did.
Bro, 1 dead, 2 dead. Bro, this motherfucker. Bro, one guy's already pinching mid. Number 3 pinches mid. Where is he going? Bro, number 3 pinches mid when Fame is already out. Ezreal and Fame are both out to play after getting 2, 3 dead, bro.
Actually, hold on, that's insane.
Where are they going? What are they
they
doing? Brother, the hill is the other way. The hill's the other way, bro. You did the hard part. You won the fights on rotation.
If I'm Flames, I am confused, bro. He's just sitting there on the hill. He's just like, wait, where are we?
We had a side, we had hill control, like they're only coming 1 away, and we just somehow fucked that up.
Bro,
Tell
we're
us
watching Crayon Eaters, bro.
Bro, I wrote this down in the moment because I was like, what happened there? They had 3 dead. TJ waltzed through top 3. Uncontested. Listen to TJ. No, listen in real quick. Listen to him.
There's two. One push out hidden, one top big. One right. Let's play through right here. Top trips to church. I'm in the back. I'm dead. Nice.
He was shocked.
Yeah.
Even he was fucking shocked.
Dead in time. One's gonna be left on that.
Yo, I'm in the back.
He's like, yo, I'm in the back. The fuck? What's left?
Did you say it was number 3? Who'd you say it was?
Yeah, number 3, bro.
Number 3
Ezreal.
and the other guy.
And
both
Fame.
of them,
These guys
bro.
are in no man's land.
Bro, 3 pinched mid, and then he jumped top. Number
1,
2 jumped top church.
2 dead, right? 3 dead, right?
Nah.
There's only one possible scenario that could be, and that's chicken coop. And nobody's
bridge,
even
yeah.
there. Nobody's even fucking there. Nobody's even like, bro, TJ just waltz. He just jumps off a top 3, kills the guy in the back.
The best part about this is they didn't even realize it, because if you look at the arrows on the mini map, they didn't even turn until like it got caught out.
Fame's looking for a spawner that doesn't exist, bro. He jumped into church and started looking bottom like they were about to
That's what I'm
spawn
saying though, bro. It's just playing like one style, and like he doesn't even know where they're at, bro. He's just getting lucky some games, and some games he's not.
Yeah. Then we get into the round here. This was this was a big round for Carolina here in the search. TJ gets a kill, he backs up, but this is like the same situation where I feel I don't even know what happened here. Gwyn just dies, honestly. Gwyn can't die there.
Carolina lose to these guys.
Bro, I don't know, bro. They lost these guys, man. They lost these guys.
They lost the searches. That was how.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be the mode that takes smarts.
And then Clay right here, he gets out. Bro, I thought Clay was actually going to throw a shimmy here, but...
Maybe LAG just doesn't know where spawns are.
Actually, he did kind of throw a shimmy. He kind of got bad timing, but... I thought TJ made a fucking great play there, and then I think it was Gwyn who just got fucking peeled, bro. I feel like Gwyn doesn't usually lose fights like that. He's head glitch in the bomb. He's like in the middle of the map, like he has the advantage there. They have to jump out at him. It's just a weird play there from Gwyn. But LAG... they honestly just fucking smoked them in the S&D. It was a 6-2 finish, and then the control was oh dude, I got another blackout from Fame. I'm sorry, bro. Fame's watching, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I got another blackout from Fame, bro. But it's good. He's got to watch this shit, bro. Fame, you got to watch this shit, bro. So Fame, not 15 seconds left on the clock, bro.
This one's good.
15 seconds left on the clock. All right. It's slowly ticking down. 10, 9, 8. All right, everybody's got Fame's back, bro. Nobody can push Fame right now. Nobody, bro. All right, what does Fame do? Bro, he gets hit by an 80s one shot. He runs out one shot. Dies, boom. He runs out, boom.
Bro.
TJ finds 2. TJ finds 3. Estro's the last guy there. Then Estro gets a kill and doesn't slide towards point. He tries to challenge this guy, Cafe, wins 2, and then he can't even get there in time. By the time he gets there, it's
Tom, you
capped.
want me to, you want me to jump into the mind of Fame right there?
Fame did it because he heard the guy get on point next to him, so he thought he was gonna get chowed from his left and tried to juke it out. But
Nah, that's
I
not
will
what
say,
happened, Chris. That's not what happened.
I will say, why the fuck, dude? Why are people so scared to just play the default corner in the hill? Do you not realize that if you get tucked into the corner by like the front of A, you have the fucking normal corner, like right next to, bro, you have the entire cross of the map. You see where fellow is? You see where fucking his teammate is? You see where the guy front is? They literally can't cross any sight line but Fame's first. If you that corner, yeah, it's like a predictable corner where like people are gonna check it when they come out to engage. But like you have the advantage, you're L triggering, and you have the entire fucking map.
No, we see Sim. We see
just play the
Sim
corner.
We see Sim play the corner a lot and get like 3 kills.
Just play it.
It's a free shit all the time.
Overcomplicating this, bro. He got shot. He saw a guy, and he went, crayons.
But it's like the one, Pat. It's the one situation, the most simple like situation in this fucking game where everybody holds a cross off a spawn. Like you can only put your fucking controller down.
You think he likes the red? You think he likes red, blue, or purple?
Yeah, bro. He saw his screen go red because he was hit, bro. He was weak.
Bro, I had a crayon moment one event, bro. It was MW19, and I did a major maniac pinch. Bro. I don't remember. It was Hackney Yard. I gotta have Lamar go back and get the
5v5, bro. You're
Nah, it was a hard point. It was remember Hackney Yard P2 was unbreakable. You remember?
Yeah.
Bro, we
I
had
think I
3
scrimmed that map
dead. We had
twice, I don't
3
know.
dead. I pushed through green on the right side and flanked mid, and we spawned out. You remember that? You remember that?
I remember it.
Bro, Lamar lost fucking compo. Yo, he lost so.
Wait, Tom, what's your favorite flavor of glue? Is it Elmer's? Like, which one is it?
Bro, I remember when Lamar asked me, I was like, bro, honestly, I blacked out, bro. Like, I can't even, like, defend that. Like, I blacked out.
And he was like, brother, what?
But I took accountability, never made that mistake again, and we won the next event. We literally won the next event after that. So, you know, that's what it is, bro. You just gotta learn from these mistakes, bro. It's
but that's the
okay.
difference, Tom. That's the difference of people who got it and people who don't, man, is when they look at their like mistakes. Like, I feel like everyone can acknowledge their mistakes.
100%, but if you're not acknowledging your
people
mistakes,
who don't learn
you're
from it. Yeah, people who can't like. That's the problem, bro. It's like I think this goes back to Chris, like you saying, like COD brain rot, TikTok brain. Like we're just in like this ADHD world where like you can acknowledge all this stuff, but bro, people can't like understand that was wrong and not ever do it again.
Bro, I'm
like
telling you, bro.
we've seen,
I swear to God,
how many times have we repeated the same mistakes people have made all year long? Like we've repeated the exact examples and been like, oh. They did this a week ago. They did it last week. They did it the week before. Like they don't get better. Like they obviously acknowledge, but they don't change.
In the moment, Pat, they're unable to fall back on all the stuff they learned.
Yes, because in the moment it goes, crayons.
Bro,
it happens every time, bro.
Bro, I just don't understand. 'Cause coming from a competitive perspective, like there's just places on maps and like certain crosses and certain like win conditions that you can establish, right? And like when you do that in practice, that when you play the map, you kind of just do it by default. It's like, for example, that corner, right, that I'm telling him to play, it's just such an important corner because it literally cuts off the entire cross. So you don't have to watch pinch anymore because you can see all of DVD cross, you can see back before cross, you can see mid cross, you can see the front cafe, and then obviously the entry to point. So like when people don't go there, when they have room to go there, especially with all the support Fame had in that scenario, it truthfully blows my mind because I don't feel like people understand what they're doing when they like get to certain places on the map, like how useful they are, like what their win condition or like is. And it just, bro, I don't understand what people go over in their scrims. It genuinely fucking appalls me.
Bro, what happened here with Carolina on the Vista? Because this is where Carolina had an opportunity to take a lead, and because they have spawns for P4, and like look at how this like all plays out. Right off the bat, 3 dead. I don't know why Tyler's just sitting there in the back. Like he's kind of just sitting there, and then once everything just kind of happens, like maybe he's just trying to block spawns or something. Like maybe he's just trying to hold for next.
So
but
we've seen this happen.
They kind of turtle. They turtle, bro.
So I think we've seen this happen a couple of times where teams on that side they lose the end of P2, they back up and they assume that teams are just going to push through old, but we see teams acknowledge that and just hit through front and then flip them out that way. And I feel like teams are just not adjusting to like people's counteracting the meta type shit.
I mean, I don't know. I thought right there after they had 3-4 dead right here. They had 3-4 dead. They didn't get any map control. They didn't get really pushed out anywhere. I could maybe try and... So right here, boom. Right? 3 go dead. TJ, he gets the kills. I honestly don't mind the play from TJ. Like him going rogue, like mid-map and shit. Like I actually don't mind. He ends up dying, but...
And number 8 should have pushed out Number 8 should have pushed out Burger. He should have sat up top and just watched all of mid. Because then... that allows TJ, number 7, that frees him up, right? So he goes and gets Cafe and he engages, but then he's just worried about his mid. If Fellow pushes top Burger and watches the mid, like all he can watch it from the window. He watches all of that mid lane. TJ doesn't need a backup. He can stay there, continue to spawn trap them, or re-help Clay.
I mean,
or is it Clay? Yeah, Clay in the hill.
I think TJ, I think they should just bump here. Just bump. Bro, 8 go, Gwyn, go. Push out, help Fellow. TJ, get hill.
I'm talking about before.
Oh, you're talking about before? I'm saying right here. Like this situation right here, just bump.
Before.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, if you wanted to go back to like right before this hill pops, like you'll see it. It's like number 8. Like it's earlier than this. It's before Tej pushes out mid.
Right here. You want him to push out here.
So like number 8, go get Burger, get Tej's mid. Instead, number 7 is like backing up, trying to finesse the lane when he could have stayed where he was. Number 8 could have picked up front, and then they could have just further funneled like LAG on the left side of the map.
Yeah, no, 100%. This was just a big break from LG, and I love the break from LAG. They had great teamwork here. Here they used their numbers. Fame was having a great map here. They were all having good matches. Flames was obviously getting pulled down a little bit, but just a great break from them. I love the teamwork. Love the aggression here. You know, while there might be a lot of mistakes from LAG, there's also just plays where they're playing well. You know, I think that's what it is, but that's why it's really frustrating watching these players sometimes, because all the pros in the CDL can shoot straight, right? It's just about doing the little things, and you can see the potentials there with like a lot of these teams. They just always do dumb shit when it matters most. But good break from LAG, pretty much solidified the win for them there. And then I want to talk a little bit about this streak. I mean, we don't need to spend too much time on it, but people are just always failing these streaks. New York had 3 streaks on this map once and failed it going into this P5. You can kind of see how they use them. Like the streak comes down, Ezreal dies, Gwyn finds one. It's 2 dead for LAG, and the spawns come in. I think it was TJ who ends up going big here as well. But what do you guys think about the streak usage there? You thought it was a good streak usage? I think more of them should play around the back. I think more of them should try and play around the back there. But like I think teams just don't get set up properly when they're using their streaks.
When can I watch the streak again?
Yeah,
it was just
right like Fame's going all the way around. He's going all the way around. I think somebody else should be here with him while the streak's going down. I think there should be like another. Well,
Ezreal dies right when he calls it.
Yeah, that was tough.
Diamondcon
they
dies.
They should have at least had a 2-man, because the problem is if you send one guy around the back, he can't block both of their spawns. There's 2 spawns in the back. There's one where number 5 is now, like he's running through the back, and there's one deep.
Yeah.
So if you have 2 players fled around the back, you're just
6.
more likely. Yeah, you're just more likely to like actually block the spawn. Yeah, it's unfortunate that they died, and if they didn't die, they might have been able to pressure front and hold through that way. But number 8, the guy that pinched, would have still had to turn around and play spawners. Like they would have accomplished. They would have had hill control, but they would have still had to hold it from like an unfavorable angle.
Yeah. And then we get into the 6-star S&D, and this is where LAG were able to close it out. They actually don't lose a round, I believe, up until this point. See LAG, they actually just run through the smoke here in U.
This wasn't the bomb play round, was it? The fucking TJ didn't plant the bomb round?
No, this is not that round. This is not that round. Good retake from LAG. Throw the smoke down, use your numbers, hit you. Yeah. I mean, what else are you going to do there, right? Get control of the bomb site. I love how they just got control of the bomb site right away. They go up 3-2. Then we go into the next round here. This is just a quick round from LAG. They played through mid here. It's actually a 3v4 situation. Fame, he's going nuts, man. He's one shot just running at him. I don't even mind that because he kind of just baits for his team. And Diamondcon is able just to pick up some easy fights there. Fame just getting aggressive there, being an unselfish player, just getting aggro.
What's with all the hoodies today?
I don't know. They're wearing the hoodies. You saw that? They're live.
DJ, Fame, Insight, like...
What is it,
cold,
fucking
man.
cold?
Nah, it's not. It's fucking hot as fucking Texas.
It's
but
hot
probably
as
cold.
fuck.
It's cold. It's probably cold in their apartments or wherever they're playing from.
Then we got a 2v4 here. So this is the round where TJ doesn't plant the round. So it's a 2v4. One guy gets picked. Okay, TJ's not planting the bomb. I don't know if he's getting tagged or
Did they lose this shit?
They lose
Yeah,
it.
they
So
did.
watch what happens when TJ goes for the bomb here. TJ goes for the bomb plant, and Fame is able to see his toes. His toes are poking out, Duarte. And he takes out
somebody
TJ.
said more crayon storage in the hoodies.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. And then you can see now it's a 2v2 situation, and I don't even like this play here. One guy runs away to look at the flank, and then Clay sits on bomb. Now, granted, like,
We called they were gonna get clutch on the minute we saw this play. We were
yeah,
like,
the
bro,
setup
this
was just
sucks.
ass. And, bro, Clay was able to find one, which thank God he was. But then he just gets wallbanged by Fame. And honestly, I mean, this is just a good read from Fame. And then also, this spot is so predictable, this corner. Everybody plays this corner when the bomb's down. I don't know why. Everybody plays this fucking corner there. And Fame just reads it. Just easy play for Fame. He's able to 1v2 clutch it. Big plays coming in from Fame, man. He made some mistakes, but he also clutched up for these guys. So good plays there from Fame, and then we could go into the. I mean, matter of fact, if you actually look here at the end of this round and take a look at Tyler's webcam, I mean, he was in utter disbelief here.
He's
Take a
super
look.
locked in.
I mean, take a look here. I mean, look at him. He is fucking locked in here. He's not even moving, folks. He's not even moving. He hasn't even blinked. He's in utter shock of what just happened. He's in utter shock. Look, my man Tyler Fellow, man. It's my guy right there. And then the last clip of the day is just the last and final round. This is just TJ. He makes a play, gets around. He tags up Diamond Con. He's able to throw a grenade and get one there, but ultimately it's Flames who hits the repinch. Right, he goes all the way around the back. Fame's able to find one on bomb, make it a 3v3 situation, and they know TJ's on their pin, so they try pushing forward.
Wait, hold on. Back up. Wait. So they're in a 4v3 when Clay Chaz, right?
It's a 4v4 right now. 4v4.
Yeah.
TJ was able to flank through mid and get behind him. He puts some shots out into Diamond Con, throws a grenade down, and finds one. You can see Flames trying to repinch him now, right? Trying to go all the way around, trying to pick up this kill. Clayster goes rogue and tries to challenge bomb, and he dies. And then the trades come in. Now it's a 2v2 situation. You see Flames. They end up pushing through, which, I mean, that's just a good play. They know TJ's on the pinch. He's either going to be shooting him in the back or wrapping back to mid. That's why they push through. They're just using their information. Good plays from LAG. 2v1 situation. They're able to close it out, folks. This is where LAG gets that W. Guys, any final thoughts on this series or any series today, the day as a whole? Any final thoughts?
Good shit, LAG. They're still my boys. Oh my god, he's throwing up the fingers.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, it's good to see them play good in Search, because at the very least, when they were playing well, it was fun watching them in S&D.
Throwing up the fingers after that game one is crazy.
Carolina.
Well, they shot. I'm pretty sure they shot. Clay shot Flames' body. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, gotcha.
Carolina really need to win that series because 3 of their next 4 matches are against New York, and they did beat New York on line last split, so I'm giving that. FaZe, they're not going to be an Optic, not going to be. Thieves is also in the middle of that one. So, like, they're in a position now as far as champs qualification. They're going to upset one of these top 3 teams, which unlikely, or more likely they're going to have to beat all of Thieves, Miami, and Boston. Boston they should beat. Miami and Thieves, I guess we'll see. I mean, this is a tough loss because it was what I'd expect to win for them. So,
Flashbang about to come out. Actually, let me pull this up on Breaking Point. This shit is bright as fuck, bro. Let me just pull it up on Breaking.
you gotta get the dark. You gotta get fucking
Nah,
Chrome
here you
Extension
go.
Dark Reader.
Download the
Dark
plugin.
Reader, bro.
You plug
Dark
these
Reader,
balls
bro.
in
It's
your
the
mouth.
best shit. Best shit. Trust.
All right, let's take a look here. Let's see what's coming
that's
up
not right, Tom.
tomorrow.
Fucking
Ben's trying to hack you, bro.
Yeah, bro. Ben's trying to do some cheese, bro. I'm just not
No,
buying
I'm trying
it.
to teach
just
you how to
not
have
fucking
advanced
buying it.
compute, but you don't fucking listen to me. It's all
You know
good.
what I mean? Fuck yourself. Let's tune in for the matches tomorrow. We got LA Thieves versus LAG, the Battle of LA. We got the Vegas Legion going up against Toronto Ultra. Toronto got the loss today against Seattle, so you know they're going to
4
want to come
fucking
out
games.
and get that
Wait,
W.
how is it 4?
You only have 4 weeks of qualifiers. That's why.
Miami Heretics versus...
Saw 4 games he lost.
He lost
Bro, I lost fucking full
He
games.
lost fucking composure, man.
Bro, it's like I
Look
missed
at
the
these
first couple
matches,
UFC fights on
bro.
the card.
Miami
like,
Optic,
bro.
New York, Carolina. I mean, to be fair though, we say that. Look at these matches, wow. But then there's upset potential. I mean, look at Toronto today. They lost to Seattle.
I-
It was
LAG
great.
Yeah,
can't beat
but-
fucking LAG, so LAG could go 2-0 this week.
Bro,
That's
but
not
like
fucking
Optic
out of
Miami,
possibility.
Tom. Optic Miami, New
Wait.
York.
Bro, nobody's tuning into the
Alright.
matches for upset potential,
Well,
bro.
Miami,
Like,
Miami
God
were Purge,
damn
by
it.
the way. They're playing with Purge instead of Vickles.
Let's
Yeah,
do
it's even
predictions.
worse.
I got
That's even worse.
I got LAG since LA Thieves can't beat LAG. I also think LAG's just got confidence now. I think they're going to fix some of their mistakes. I think they're going to play better COD tomorrow. I got LAG. Then I have Toronto over Vegas. I have Optic over Miami. And I have New York over Carolina. Pat, who do you got?
I got Thieves plus the top 4.
Thieves, Toronto, Optic, New York?
Yeah.
All right, Chris?
Yeah, I got Thieves because I'm betting against my boys. I need them to show me something. And then, yeah, I got the top 4 after.
Benjay!
Jesus Christ. I'm going to pick LAG because for some reason Thieves can't beat them, and I got the top 4 as well. But I can also see this New York Carolina series getting kind of sketchy. I think New York will clutch up game 5 though.
All righty, Benjay.
And I also have Real Madrid winning tomorrow.
Benjay,
Hive.
do what you do,
Vic
Ben.
was not playing,
Hit
so
the
they
pot,
stand their
Benjay.
chance
Hit the
against
fucking
Optic.
pot. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, Benjay, it's time. It's fucking time, Ben. It's time, brother. Does Ben sink the putt? There is over 3 million on you making it. There's like 500,000 on you. Well, the poll just went up, so we got to give it some time. But it looks like everybody's voting for you to hit the putt. Yeah, no, you making it is just shooting to the sky right now. It's going to the moon, folks. Okay, is that me? Do I got to move my what? No, it's
Yeah,
you.
you gotta move the cam so it fits in.
I think it's
Just
you.
full screen him.
Is it not? Is it cut off?
Microphone
No,
muted
it's
when
not cut off.
activated.
You have it cropped. You have it
Really?
cropped. Yeah.
Really, Benjay? Go ahead. Go ahead, Ben. Do your fucking thing, Benjay. Do your fucking thing.
Move it a little.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Go ahead, Ben. Sink the pot, brother. Sink the fucking pot. Do what you do, bro. Do what you fucking do. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Benjay Nassim online. He's got no slippers on today. I wonder if that's going to affect him here. He's running to go get his putter. Where the fuck did he go? He didn't have his putter ready? Where do you go? He's in his bedroom
Bro,
right now?
I'm fucking starving, bro. I might have to go to Crayola store and get some crayons.
Jesus fucking Christ. I didn't say it. Duarte said it. You know what I mean? Benjay Nassim stepping up to the plate. He's got those socks on. Okay? What the fuck is he doing? What is he doing?
Find the golf ball that I normally.
Brother, are you fucking kidding me? You can't find the fucking golf
You're
ball?
moving in slow motion.
my
dude.
brother,
Brother, hit the
Blow yourself.
fucking ball!
You can't find that bright ass blue ball?
It's
Bro, I'm
baby
ready, bro.
out, Benjay!
You gotta hit this, bro. I'm literally skitzing right now. I'm feeding to play fucking
This
extra
Benjay
time, bro. I'm
Nassim, no
fucking
slippies on.
fiending.
Gonna line it up, step up to the green. It's BBL Benjay. Back at it again. This guy's been absolutely phenomenal. He misses the paw. He misses it. He
Jesus
pulls the
Christ.
paw.
Christ.
There
That
goes
sums up
12
today,
million
bro.
channel points. There goes 12 million. Oh, man.
Nah, don't even re-putt, bro.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
Did Ben have the red or the blue for fucking
Oh, it's a
dinner?
mental collapse. It is a mental collapse. Oh, he misses the second one. Oh, no. He misses the second one, folks.
He had both.
Bro,
Oh, man, he
dead
can't.
ass.
He needs to put the slippers back on. Oh, man.
Performance had a meeting today with the putter.
Yeah, Ben was eating crayons,
Yo,
bro.
Ben, did you have the red or the blue for dinner? Or both?
Holy
Well,
shit.
it's a poor
He had
performance out of
purple,
me.
bro. He red and blue makes purple, bro.
Well, it won't be repeated again. It is what it is. You know, we move on, and we'll hopefully.
Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people just lost millions of channel points. That's got to be a heartbreaker, folks. I appreciate you guys watching, man. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of The Flank. We'll be back tomorrow. All right, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, go to anchor.fm/The Flank to check out audio sites of Ron. Go follow at The Flank on Twitter. Gersh doing a phenomenal job running socials per usual.
New Flank.tv episode went up today.
New
so go check it out.
Flank.tv went up on the Twitter, so go check that out. Guys, also, apparently Spotify is starting this new program where you can upload videos to Spotify. I've been talking to Agent Chivy, to Rich, and he's been telling me about it. Maybe we'll throw the videos up on Spotify too. I don't know. We'll figure that out, but I'll keep you guys updated with that. But as always, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, take care, brush your hair, and we'll see you guys tomorrow on another episode of The Flank, man. Take it easy.
Peace.